Hello, hello, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I was having audio issues. Right before I went live, my sound stopped working. Okay, and I didn't check it before, but it seems to be working now. So, ugh. Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes before I'm going to go live, I had to reboot. There seems to be an issue with my sound, and it's still not sorted. So, should be okay though. Let's see. What I need is a clean world. Does anyone have one? Nope. I'm just going to pick one at random and hope that it's a good one. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, we've got a busy chat, so that's cool. We've got, I know Ram was first one in. We got Bubba Doodle Mom, Saint Monkey, Mr. Epos, Cirque, Andy, RHPS. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for being late. Oh, sometimes PCs are just not cooperative. And there's my turrets going in the distance. I have no idea if this is a good world or not. Yeah, that's this is my camp, my score camp. As you can see, we've got yeah. If there's a score challenge, this is what I do. That's how this camp came to be. Anyway. So, let's see here. Let's give a look. This is the character. This is not the normal stream character. This is one of my regular characters. She is a melee character, and today she will be using protest signs. Let's see. Bubba Dual Mom. All right. All right. Margin of error. Not for me. I got to click that button right on time, or otherwise I'm late. So, yeah. I sit and I watch and I wait, and as soon as the time turns over, I click go live. So... to be rebooting 3 minutes before is that's not in my comfort zone. I'm a if you're not early, you're late kind of person. Always have been. So, which is really great. It's great being full of anxiety all the time, but I still need an event. So yeah, that's kind of the plan today, is just hit stuff with a protest sign. That's the whole, that's the plan. That's the plan. It's not any kind of big party. I'm not dressed in a costume or anything like that. But yeah, today is it's actually Sunday. But yeah, Sunday will mark the 1 year of my very first video upload. With the RNG playthrough, that's where it all started. Video number 1 of the RNG playthrough, July 16th, 2022. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun way to, and the first stream was maybe a month. I started streaming maybe a month into the channel, and the first character was a protest sign character. The protest sign was the weapon, and everything was built around that. Didn't have thorn armor though, which makes a humongous difference. It kind of makes it work. This character does. And yeah, so I thought that'd be a fun way to kind of celebrate the 1 year, would be to pick up the protest sign once again. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of help. A lot of help from people, and a lot of help from the viewers as well. Let's see here. Hit a sign. Do signs take bleed damage? I don't know. Out of curiosity, are you going back to the other character next? Yes, on Monday we'll be going back to the Groundhog Day. This is just a one-off. So yeah, Monday will be Groundhog Day. Today we'll continue that. We'll be doing the vault raid. At least that's the plan. You have done nothing. Yeah. Station Road Rat Rods, hello, hello. You didn't miss the stream. I almost did, but it's not all me. That's, yeah, no, I know better than that. I make the videos, but I've had a lot of help. A lot of people promoting my videos. A lot of people watching my videos. In fact, I just hit, well, not really, Ram. I mean, it's not really the sign that does it. It's the, it's this. It's the thorn armor that does the... Thank you, Bubba. Thank you very much. You're so generous. Thank you very much. Bubba, for those that don't know, I've mentioned it many times. She was my very first subscriber. When I had no subscribers, she was the first one to click the subscribe button. And when I hit the 1,000 mark, she was like, hurry up. I want to be a member. I want to be a member. Set it up. Set it up. She was my first member as well. So yes, she's been the biggest cheerleader I've got. So, Turtle Man 147. All right. Well, hello. He's probably wondering what the hell. Protest sign. Anyway, so thorn armor, if you have a full set, the full set the damage, or the set bonus is bleed damage. So if somebody hits me, if a melee attacker hits me, they take bleed damage. And if I hit them, they take bleed damage. And so yeah, the protest sign is garbage. Oh, that's something else I have to change out though. I'm using gladiator perks and I need to use slugger perks because it is a two-handed weapon. Let's see here. So, I mean, you can see the... All right, see, Bubba's got her. She's ready. She's got it on. But you can see the damage on the protests. See, I have a lot of them. So if anybody wants to join, please do so. And if you need a sign, I've got lots of them. But you can see damage is 33. It's not all that great. It's level 1. They can't be leveled past level 1, and they can't be modified or made legendary, anything like that. So... it is what it is. Thorn armor makes it work, though. Thorn armor, you can kind of make anything do some amount of damage. Against bigger targets, it's, yeah. Against bigger targets, it's not really all that great. Isra, hello, hello. You ever protest sign your melee tomb, but no Thorn? Ah. Thorn makes it a lot better. And that was the thing. So my stream character that used this was, was I using robot armor? And yeah, I ended up throwing grenades more than I used the weapon. I mean, especially once you get up in levels, it's, you know, it just doesn't do anything. So, and it got frustrating. It was like, okay, I want to do a protest sign character, and I ended up doing after I don't know how many episodes, eventually I gave up on it because I was just throwing grenades. I was doing nuka grenades, and that wasn't really what I intended. So, they are two-handed. Yes, slugger perks ram. 1 rank of damage, 1 rank of 1. Yeah, I've got everything. Wow, there's a lot of... This is not an empty server. Oh, there's Saint Monkey. All right. Got some other people. Got the protest sign. I like it. Gather items. All right. I'm not really helping, but there's so many people here. Let's see. I got to get this. I got to get the wave. That's better. So many people here. It doesn't seem like there's much for me to do.
Gather in, campers.
Yeah, a lot of people. Slugger, the two-handed perk. So, but even if you stack perks and you have, I mean, all the food buffs and everything, it's still... Thorn armor does more damage than... this guy's dressed like Dracula? Yeah. Thorn armor really works.
Maybe I will.
Oh, you're joining? Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Awesome.
Telling the story seems like the only way to prove it to
So, wow, look at crazy people. There's a lot of people here.
That's me.
Not a lot of high levels. Well, a few high levels, but yeah, level 40, 81, 84. Nice.
So I had to do something.
Actual clothes instead of your lazy outfit. Well, you can do whatever you want. You're not on camera, so...
My camp counselor. And now...
That's the joy of not being on camera. You can dress or not. No cap. Hello, hello.
No, it can't be.
So yeah, my plan is just to... Oh, and I need a... if anyone has a Tesla rifle, not a non-legendary one, I still need I need a Tesla rifle to sell. This character doesn't know the plan, so I couldn't craft one earlier. So if anyone's got one. Behind the PC means Ram. Thank you very much, Stream Champion. I don't know about that, but wow, thank you very much. That's very generous. I appreciate that. Thank you, No Cap. I appreciate that as well. Light a candle and give you a rose. Oh, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm not really much for, like, planning parties or whatever. I just decide, you know. I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about it for a while. It's like, what do I want to do? I don't know. You know, I know people may do... I don't know. I'm not a party person, so planning parties is not a thing either, or planning even a celebration. For me, like in real life, if I celebrate something, I basically just have a pizza. That's how I celebrate in real life, is just eat a pizza. So, for this, it seemed like the protest sign was a fitting way to do it. And that's all I'm using today. I may throw dynamite or grenades or whatever I have, but as far as a melee weapon, it's only going to be protest sign for me. Bubba Ray, hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And to have people actually show up on the world and actually have a sign, that's awesome. That's fun. I remember that happened when I first started that other character. The first couple times, a lot of people joined in with the protest sign. It was a lot of fun. Does the melee explosive legendary perk apply to the sign? Hack and slash, yes. But the way that perk works, pizza deserves its own celebration with more pizza. I agree with that. That's funny. Pizza, pizza. Yes. Eating Little Caesars tonight. All right. Nice. So the way that perk, the hack and slash perk works, it's actually not, I mean, visually it's an explosion, but it's actually not. It's an area of effect damage perk, and it's based on the weapon damage. So because I'm using a weapon that does basically nothing, that perk, the explosion perk, wouldn't do much either, because it's based on the so if you're using a high damage weapon, you know, like a power fist or something, you're going to do a lot more damage than a low damage weapon like a protest sign. So that perk isn't, even if you have it maxed out, it's not worth it. It's not going to do enough to be noticeable. What are we doing? Did we win? Is the event over? I guess the event's over. Did we win? Did we get oh, look at that. Legendary, whatever.
Okay, campers. When you go
Let's see here.
get the buddy system. Little Layla really
Nuke mine. All right. Let's go turn in a legendary. Viticus, hey to you back. So yeah, it was yeah. But that was one of the things. So I had actually planned, they used to taste so much better 20 years ago at Kmart, but they're still good. Well, I mean, for the price, it's hard to beat the price, although their $5 pizza is no longer because they had that $5 carryout special forever. And then inflation just kind of took its toll, and now it's, I don't even know, it's like a $7.50. It's still, I mean, it's still for a cheap pizza. You got to manage your expectations is all. Let's see, I probably should buy some modules on this character, because if I turn in 1,000, where am I at here? Yeah, if I turn in 1,000, I'm going to hit the limit. So let me go buy some modules really quick, so then I don't have to pay attention to it. But yeah, when I originally was going to do that build of that original stream character, I was going to use hack and slash. That was part of my strategy. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get explosive damage. And I looked into it, and the more I looked into it, it was like, no, it doesn't do explosive damage. It does, it's an area of, it's visually explosive, but it's actually not explosive damage, and it's based on the weapon, whatever. And so, you know, when you have a low damage weapon, it just, for me, it wasn't worth it, especially for a stream character that's not going to have, I didn't leave that event early, no. Especially for a stream character that doesn't have Feral Ghoul Horde. Now, let's see, I need to do a glowing creature. All right, let's see if I could do a glowing creature. Yeah, so so I ended up having it, I mean, that character ended up not being, it didn't end up how I wanted it to be. I stopped using the protest sign eventually just because it wasn't feasible the way I had designed it, but this is a lot better. Oh, that's funny. So I came to this, when I did this earlier on my other account, this is where I came from, my glowing creature, and there was one of these guys that spawned in front of me as well. That's funny. Let's see if we can get a glowing, that is a, oh, wow, okay, I think I've joined a horde event. There is a horde event. So this will take a minute to, I guess this must be a horde event, but okay. Unfortunately, I didn't join the event. I joined, I fast traveled here, so. Glowing wind to go, come on. Yeah, what I need is like a vampire protest sign, because you can see that it does damage, but it takes a minute. All right. Cool. All right. Killed them all with, see, and that's the power of Thorn Armor. So if you weren't a believer on Thorn Armor all before, then it's zombies, exactly. If you weren't a believer in Thorn Armor before, that should convince you. I mean, you could see the low damage of the sign, and yet Thorn Armor just, you know, carries the day. What was the Sludge Lung, AP regen? Okay, that's not good. We could take care of that, but let's go back to, let's do our camp first, since I have a symptomatic. Let's see, yesterday you fast traveled to Nuka World and there were a handful of ghouls there. Glitch? It's possible it was a horde event, Viticus. I mean, because I've seen other things there. I've seen Scorch Beast fly overhead. Sometimes that event, what's that event when you have to, oh, Mr. Epboss, welcome, cool. Sometimes you have to, what's that event, Fly Swatter? Because I've seen it fly over there. So sometimes an event, I don't think there's anything that prevents an event from going there. So that would be my guess, is that it's a horde event. So yeah, at some point I want to redo this camp. I had this idea for it. I was planning to never do anything with it. Because it really did start, I just used Nuka World as my camp. And so I was just going to do score challenges. and never do anything with the camp. You can see my princess castle bed because this character's a princess. But then I put Joey in, and he's got a great buff, by the way. Too bad it's a 24-hour cooldown. So here's the buff. Roast proof. It's a third one down. Reduces stagger, fire, melee, and explosive damage are reduced by 10%. That is a great buff. But unfortunately, it's, once a day is all you can do. So what I want to do with this guy, if I can figure out in my head and find the time or make the time, since we have the stage right here, I want to actually make like a bunch of seats, like make it like a nightclub. So I want to put in flooring and then put a bunch of, cocktail tables and chairs out. So it's like a little nightclub out here. Whether I'll ever do that or not, who knows? But that's what I would like to do. Let's go turn in these legendary gear. Nice thing about a melee character, though, I'm not carrying ammo, so I don't have weight there. And strength is usually pretty high, so I can usually carry a lot. So that is good. So looting is too easy, unfortunately. So all I need, I think, is I need a Tesla. Like to eat some cheesy bread. I like the Little Caesars. Speaking of Little Caesars, I'm not a cheesy bread fan, but I do like their crazy bread. The problem is when you realize how little it costs to actually make that stuff and how much they charge for it. It's oh man. It's like, hey, here's some dough. We'll charge you. All right. Did you come here to drop me a Tesla rifle? That'd be awesome. Non-legendary, because I have to sell it. Don't give me some legendary nonsense to sell. I mean, I could have made one and just done it on my other account. It's not that big of, or my other character, but since this is one, and that was another in a second. And that was another thing. So I was going to originally, because it's a celebration, I was originally going to have the character put on a party dress, and I was like looking at outfits. And I decided to go for something that actually makes more sense. So this is, I think, the steelworker outfit. We got like a hat. I kind of think that fits more with the protest sign. This looks like someone who would protest machines. So you're paying for the staff working mostly. Yeah, well, and of course they have to make money. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they make money, plus they make it in advance, and some of it doesn't get sold, so some of it gets thrown away and whatever. I'm definitely not, begrudging them to make a profit, for sure. So Little Caesars, or I pronounce it Little Kaisers. Yeah, it's not the New Vegas pizza place. If it was New Vegas pizza, okay, I just need one to sell. Thanks. All right, I'll sell it and yeah. I'll sell it and I'll put it in my box if someone needs another one. Let's see, Tesla rifle. Tesla, so many protest signs. There we go. All right, I'll just save the rest.
Are you having fun?
Someone needs a Tesla rifle. I got you to sell. I could give you, what do I have? I have 3 of them. Or if someone needs a protest sign, you can see I have a couple. I picked up one of every kind. At least I think I did. Ex-Lunch Lady, thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. All right. So we've got all the dailies done. So my plan is to just do chaos. Chaos with a protest sign, and we'll see how we do. But not expedition, not doing an expedition. Number one, because people don't seem to like expeditions, mainly. I notice anytime I've done an expedition on a stream, people stop watching. Oh, wow. That is a lot. Let's do some dynamite, because dynamite is fun. I love dynamite. It's just... it's not super effective. It's okay. I just like it. I think it's entertaining. And that's really why I play this game, is to be entertained. Holy cow, that's a lot of scorch. So it got me some ricochet, which is helpful. It's a war of attrition. If I hit them enough times, then oh, sheep squatch, hello. Okay, this should go well. That's what I should do, is cryptid hunting. That'll be fun. You pronounce salmon, you would say Little Caesars, but nobody would understand New Vegas players. Oh, so you pronounce salmon like salmon? Salmon? The sheep squatch going down eventually. We'll get it done. See, and you can see like the stagger. So I mean, I have the pneumatic mod on my chest piece, and I have Joey's buff, and between those two, almost nothing staggers me, and if I do, it's just a blip. And I wish that perk could be had more than once a day, because it's so good, especially for melee. Although I have heard if you play in in first person, you stagger a lot less. There we go. Tay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome. We're just doing ridiculousness right now. Let's see. I got to zoom out a little bit. Horns look bigger than usual. Yeah, well, this one's extra horny. So that would be why. Jeez, the Mr. Epos is just standing there going, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's typing a message. Okay. Oh, wow. This is, you can see why I wanted to get like a whole server full of people, because we had 20 of us here. It would probably still take a long time. But that's okay. All right. These ones that are shooting at me are the ones doing all the damage, so they're the ones that have to go. Extra hot today from all the heat? Maybe. It is hot. I mean, our forecast is, we're supposed to hit 105 on Sunday, I think. Something like that. Yeah, our forecast is not, you know, not the most pleasant. Thankfully, we don't have really high humidity. Okay, most of these should go down. All right, let's, oh, we got Hobo something. Hobo 420 Hobo with a chainsaw. Chainsaw is much better than a protest sign. Probably wondering what's going on. Oh, and last night, so I was playing a little bit last night, and I was on a private server just testing something out. But I ran into what state? I'm in Utah, Salt Lake City. So I ran into a blue devil, but it was oh, we got Saint Monkey in here with the protest. I like it. Fellow protesters, I appreciate it. And the person's, they have an axe. They're trying to do what they can do. Hobo 420. I don't know if that's someone who's watching, but if they are, I give them a protest sign. There we go. Oh yeah, we still have this event, but oh, Mr. Epos has got the protest sign covered, I think. I'm taking it to be that. Yeah, this is with martial artists. I mean, just the swing speed, and I wish we could make these legendary. That would be great. Yeah, level 100, even with thorn armor, it's still, you gotta whittle them down. But you can see, it's still sort of happening. Oh, we completed it, but we took so long that more scores showed up. So, oh, wow, this is, oh, okay. Yes, I am a masochist. Did we get them all? Oh, that's a thingy. All right. Vampires minigun, 1 star. Okay. We get them all. Nice. Good job, everybody. Yeah. Let's see. I could drop one for you. Hang on. Let's see here. Weapons. Let's see. Against automation. There you go. Somewhere. There you go. Perfect. Be prepared to be frustrated. It takes a village. Which is, you know, and that actually makes sense. I mean, if you think of how protests go, like one person protesting doesn't really, are they all crippled? They're spawning out of the ground. What is going on? Oh, look at that. They're coming out of the, oh my gosh. I found out where the Scorch come from. They come from right here. There's this red spot on the ground and, oh, jeez. Oh, this is awesome. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that. Made my day with that. Okay, was there one? Oh, right there. Okay, nice. All right, that's awesome. Oh, and now I'm over encumbered because I picked up everything. Okay, let's do some scrapping. Probably don't need to loot as much as I am, says this character. You know, not having guns is really nice. Imagine a new first-time player witnessing this. Imagine what they would think. Yeah, they would probably, well, when I did the playthrough before, I got all kinds of weird, you know. It's hard to say if you're weird looks because, you know, it's obviously, you know, it's a character that's looking at you, not another player. But you do get a lot of people stopping and just going, you know, stopping and watching and whatever. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. I think there's, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but there was an Enclave tent that was data mined. And supposedly it has everything. So it has ammo and it has the scrap and it has workbench and storage. It has all the stuff that you need. So, and I think that's for the next season, not the next update we're getting. The next update we're getting is just a, let's see here. Do I want to do ghouls? Let's go do, is anyone doing this? Oh, one person. Let's help them. Hey, Scott, welcome, welcome. Bring the shovel. Yeah, shovel's fun. Don't think you'll do protest sign. Bring whatever you want, Ram. Shovel is like a God Roll Legacy compared to a protest sign. Shovels are actually pretty decent. Oh, someone's trying their best. Okay, everything is broken. Let's see about fixing some stuff. We're not afraid of some ghouls. Repair. Give me an option to repair. Can I repair? Is it broken? Oh, it failed. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. Well, it was a good idea, but so much for that. If you were there, you would dress up with the golfer's clothing and golf club. Yeah, that playthrough has been suggested. Yeah, it failed. I think everything broke. Got there just a little too late. I took too long. All right. Well, that means it's the other one. the other difficult one. Typing is hard. Joining in if you had to finish dailies on alt account. No worries, Bob. We'll be here. I'll be here. I don't know. I was gonna say all week, but no. I won't be here all week. But we did just barely start.
Hello, members.
Let's see here. This should be something. Maybe something. Let's see here. Super Mutant Gladiator. Okay. Maybe I'll just focus on fixing this stuff. That's what I'll do. I'll focus on fixing the stuff. Ugh, okay, that's a bit rough. Okay. Sometimes you just have to run away. Like sometimes that's what you do. Sometimes you just run away. Because they will get nuked at some point, right? They will be orbital strike will come in and nuke them to death. So yeah. Modus has creepy phone per voice. Yeah. For sure. And I know Bongs, he knows the protest sign thing. I've seen him do this on his streams, do the protest sign with the thorn armor. So he knows all about the secret sauce. Let's see. Well, I'm waiting. Oh, it's this one right here. Nice. That makes it easier. Oh, wow. Okay, that one. Yeah, that's a lot of. Okay, that's a lot of people shooting at me. Okay. Some of these things take a group effort. I did fix the lures. Lag is not my friend. Yeah, Bubba's got the right idea with. Let's see, with the power armor. Ah! Okay. In queue. Okay. I'm not sure it'll be that long. This doesn't seem to be a super active world, but we'll see. Grappler, hello. Keep those quills. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's worth it for that. I don't like testing stuff like that because number one, the sheep squatch is like the shard plant is really rare. And so testing stuff that's impossible for people to get or really hard for people to get. I think that's it. There we go. Plus it's like, you know, damage reduction of 3 for 5 seconds. And it does say permanently, but it says permanently for 5 seconds. Which is kind of a weird way to word it, but anyway. Oh, thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate that. The sheep squatch shard plan. It's just one of those rare drops that you can only get from that one sheep squatch event. That one, you know, where you herd the cows and fight a sheep squatch at the end. My brain, I can't think of stuff. That guy's got looks like a Deathclaw gauntlet or something. World full. Okay, Rat. Well, eventually people will filter in. As people leave. Alright, we probably will have some cleanup to do. Probably. Yep, we must, because I'm hearing, I'm hearing miniguns, so it's time to go in. Oh, it's just one. That's good. I'm guessing someone's gonna whack him with the. Is it in here? Oh, it's a dog. Ooh, mutant hound meat. That's good for a melee character. Mutant hound meat's good stuff. Let's see. Do I really want to? I don't really want to do an area loot here because I will be sorting through all this forever. So I will not. Nice, good job, everybody.
Thank you for your participation.
Coming in dressed like the engineer from TF2. Engineer from T. What is TF2? Just chase the randoms around with protest sign and protest their existence. You know, I've seen that before. When someone tries to take over a public server, Team Fortress. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of it. So I've seen that before. I'm gonna go pick up this location. I've seen that before when someone's trying to take over a server and you got that one person who doesn't know about it, and people are attacking them or throwing, trying to get them to, do what they're doing. And to me, that's kind of toxic. So I'm not going to do that. If someone wants to participate, hopefully they will. If someone wants to use their regular weapons, then that's fine. Like, do what you want. It's a multiplayer game, but you get to decide what you do. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just in here trying to pick up this location. Oh, he's only level 60. He should go down easy. Look at that. His health is just melting. But you can see, I hit him and nothing happens. Then it's like a second later, he gets the whatever. Transformers. Okay. There we go. Nice. Oh, Mr. Epos, what do you got? Where are you? Where did you go? What did you find? All right, Mr. Epos, what did you find here? Let's see here. Oh, block the bots with Thorn is what you'll be rocking if you're getting. Oh, okay. And I got the old fast travel, whatever. Oh. Yeah, originally I was going to do this. Oh, Behemoth? Okay. Originally I was going to do this on the anniversary of starting the stream character, the bot character that had the protest sign. And I decided doing it now is much better. Because I was like, what should I do for a celebration? And this is it. So, all right, so you did that. So yesterday, are we doing are we taking a workshop? I'll take a workshop. Why not? Unless you've already done it. What I started to say is yesterday, or last night when I was playing, almost got him. There we go. Oh, another protest sign. All right, Scott's got it too. And he's got the Nuka Shine hat. Nice. Caps. Oops. Caps. All right, so we're in the area taking the workshop. Nice. And I encountered a blue devil that was legendary, and it wasn't in an event, which I wasn't even sure if it was possible, but it is. It was a 3-star legendary, and he was just kind of out in the wild. Hello, Mr. Big to you. Hello, hello. Oh, popcorn. I love that emote. I finally unlocked it. Welcome, no. Oh, Nervous Nugs. Hello, hello. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. Did we claim it? What's going on? It says claiming, but I'm not seeing a progress bar. Oh, we probably have someone who's... Oh, yeah. Because we have people in the area that aren't on the team, so it's not... So the progress bar is... Yeah. So because it's being contested, the progress bar is stopped. Yeah, Scott is gonna PvP you. Oh, I see something. I see a critter over there. Oh, it's a dog. There we go. Now it's working. No, not enemies. It was Scott. Because he's not on the team. So yeah. So the game thinks he's an enemy, but he's not. We love Scott. You're not an enemy. All right. So are we close? Almost there. I saw a dog over there though. All right. Yep, I hear a dog. Oh, here's a glowing creature and a legendary. So if someone needs a glowing creature, there's one right here. And it's legendary as well. 3-star legendary. If anyone's interested. Yeah, Scott is Clem. Might as well get that legend. Ooh, another Nuka. There we go. I'll be glad when they Hunter's Power. Okay, I'll be glad. It's nice to put names together. Oh, for sure. I'll be glad when they do the 1 health bar thing for the. And I don't know if that's. I don't know what this Tuesday patch is going to be that they're doing, because it's a mid-season update. So all the stuff that was in the PTS isn't necessarily going to make it onto this update. And he's also Chef Pickle. That's true. That is true. All right, so did someone say block the bots? I don't think that's going. All right, so, oh, no, we do. We've got, oh, breach and clear. Oh, Bubba's doing breach and clear, being all secretly. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody that actually knows. I mean, Data Miners Discord doesn't seem to know who's doing what. I mean, I'm sure, I'm guessing that the new start thing is, and I don't know. I mean, the one thing I do know, or at least supposedly, well, actually, I don't even know that. So there's another PTS that's supposed to come out today, and I don't know if it's out yet. It was supposed to come out. Oh, look at all this good stuff. This is all good stuff. The fast travel bug is supposedly fixed on the next PTS. So probably not with this current update, but yeah, it sounds like it's, I mean, they're saying it's fixed. So when the next PTS comes out, well, I don't know if I'll be able to test it, because it doesn't really, I tend to play full health characters, so I have only been hit with that fast travel bug once or twice ever. But, yeah. Coming updates. Oh, yeah. Got in. Nice, Bond. Cool. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I know it's something that's been a problem. I mean, a lot of people have had, it's been a serious problem for them. So for me, it's been, like I said, probably less than 5 times ever. So I don't, like, it's one of those things that hasn't happened to me enough that I wouldn't even know how to test it. So when the PTS opens, that's not something I'll probably be looking at, because it just hasn't affected me enough, so I don't really know how to test it. I kind of know the conditions that trigger it, but I know that'll be a big one. But if that's fixed, that would be for the August, or whenever the next season starts, which is August, so we're not that far away. Probably a month and a half, maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming towards the end of August. Let's see. I'm hearing Mole miners are much easier than super mutants. Much easier. Yeah, this would be kind of a rough time to have eviction notice. I think if eviction notice came on, I would just count on other people to carry the load. Because obviously, if everyone's rocking a protest sign, eviction notice pops up. That's going to be a problem. Let's see, 15 to 20% of your fast travels are bugged. Ooh, that's a lot. You can fairly consistently test it out with health regen food buffs that heal when traveling. Gotcha, all right. I mean, I suspect we'll know. I mean, that's one of the ones that's gonna, I mean, that's gonna be tested by people. So that's gonna be one of those ones that we'll know right away if it's fixed or not. So you're in, oh great. If you get back in, you're switching to auto nuka. Oh, did you crash, Psycho Boy? One thing about this is, yeah, everyone gets their hits in. There we go. Yowza. Yeah, I so love, in fact, I put a suggestion in the Bethesda Discord once to actually allow these signs to level up and be legendary. I doubt it's ever gonna happen, but, I did suggest it because I would like to be able to have, I think that would be fun to be able to have these legendary, and I mean, a faster swing speed would be great on one of these. Popped out to type in chat and it locked up on me. Oh, that's, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, so I actually had a couple of reboots before the stream. The first one happened, I plugged in my headset into my, I've been running it into my speakers. I plug it in my speakers, but I decided this time to be, I don't know, because trying something different is a good idea right before a stream. And I tried plugging it into the PC and I lost sound. And so I was going to unplug them to see what happened, but my case, and I just realized this, the reset button is right next to the audio jack. So when I went to unplug it, I hit the reset button. So it was an unintentional situation. Sign is legendary, yes. Kylene, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, we are almost here, and then an event. Oh yeah, that one popped up, right? Oh, someone's in a silo. Well, that should be interesting. And we got that one, Moonshine Jamboree. That. So this character actually started out as an experiment. I was just playing around one night. This was supposed to be like a one-night character. I was just gonna play it. Let's see, I gotta empty my stuff. I was going to just play this character one night because I was bored. So I started a new character and just was messing around. And that was, where are we at? 211. So that was like 2.5 months ago, something like that. I decided I liked having a dedicated melee character, but I decided to test resistances. So I've got Sizzling Style, Funky Duds, What Rads. That's kind of the idea with this character, is just to see I can just tank anything. It's still a work in progress. I mean, Thorn Armor isn't super tanky, but an event like Moonshine Jamboree is not a problem as far as the poison goes for this character. Could be tough, yes. Well, it's going to be tough either the nuke, depending on what they do. And obviously, it's not the whole server. I don't have the whole server. My name is not Angry Turtle, so whole server is not. Okay, I want to sell some stuff here. It's so easy for things to pile up. Glowing meat is good. Mutant hound meat is good. Sheep squatch meat is good. Okay, I'm picking up good meat. Get rid of the diluteds, just in case. All right, so are we doing... Did anyone go? Oh, we have people. Nice. All right, Moonshine Jambo, here we come. Should be fun. But yeah, so when I started this channel, I kind of thought the number I had in my head, anyone need a holy fire? Holy fire, that's only overkill. The number I had in my head for number of subscribers at the end of the first year was 500. That's kind of where I thought was a reasonable, a realistic target. So the channel has far exceeded my original expectations. And that's thanks to all of you. All of the people that watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. You're the ones who would drive the bus. I just make silly little videos and people watch them. So thanks to everybody. I appreciate that. And thanks to everyone who's joined me in this world. This is fun. Power armor. The number in head starts with the 6, I bet. No, it was 500. That was the number that I had in my head. I thought, well, I think maybe after a year I might be able to get to 500 subscribers. I mean, that was legitimately what I thought. I thought it would probably take me about a year to get there. I probably have a lunchbox or two. Oh, hang on. I don't know if I have any. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, thanks everybody. Let's do some eating and drinking. This character doesn't glowing meat steak, and probably have some nuka of some sort. Yeah. There we go. African soldier. Hello, hello. Thank you. Appreciate that. So far, we're doing all right. We've started off well, and things are fun. And we got Ram watching the show with his popcorn. I think we have enough people with the signs and the... wow. Yeah, a combination of sign people and people with regular weapons. We'll be okay. We'll be fine. I mean, you only have to keep one of the stills alive. I'm not worried about it. And even if it fails, whatever. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, that's kind of the approach I always take. Thank you, NoCap. I appreciate that. You're oh, do you have the uh-oh, what you're okay, well, maybe maybe after some time you'll get you'll unstick. I hope, Scott. Just chill. Don't leave the server. I don't want to see you not get back in. Hopefully after a minute or so it'll it'll recover. That happens. Need to start the pizza dough. All right, Bubba. That's something I was thinking about yesterday. I was like, you know, I should start doing that. Making, I like pizza, but I don't ever make it. I mean, when I make pizza, I'll do it like I'll take a loaf of French bread, cut it in half, and make it on that. I like French bread pizza, but I would like to do some dough, and I've never really made a pizza crust. So, let's get a hit on him. Gonna loot him later. Blue flames. Oh yeah, the holy fires. The holy fire is so cool. It's yeah, it's really good. It's a god roll. It's a god roll. That's what it is. It's a god roll flamer that does more damage than a regular flamer. Plus, it has a cool blue flame. So there's not a lot to not like about it. Just picked 18 tomatoes. Might need to make some sauce. Oh wow, that's yeah. I just never have done it. Part of the problem is I'll read the instructions. I'm like, I don't really have any way to transfer the pizza onto the pizza stone. You know, like the dough, because there's no way I don't have any way to just pick it up. And so what I would like to do is get what's it called? A peel? Is that what it is? A pizza peel? You know, those big things they use to pull it in and out of the ovens. And then I could do that. Then I could, then I'd be on my pizza making ways. But I just haven't. I mean, it's one of those things I could pick up from a restaurant supply store for super cheap. I've got one that's pretty close to me. That's the best place to buy stuff like that, because restaurant supply stuff is cheap, whereas if you go to a, you know, like a home goods store, you get ripped off. Look at that, another legendary one. Auto stim something or other. Power, it's always power armor. Do I look like I want power armor? Okay. How am I missing? I'm inside that thing. But that's on my to-do list. Maybe I'll set that as my goal. Sometime in the next 30 days, make a pizza. Ah! Okay. I'm struggling with just basic maneuvers. Yeah, we're doing really well here. This is nice. This is great. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thanks for everyone joining me in this insanity. This is it's just dumb. Thing that you're holding looks, it does actually. Yeah, I could take one of these protest signs and use it as a pizza peel. That's what it's called, right? A peel? I think that's what it's called. Or a flip. No, is it a flip? Maybe that was the thing I was thinking. It's pizza flip. I think maybe that's what it's called, a flip. Something like that. Jamboree needs more moonshine. Okay, we have, you don't know what they call it. Well, I know it has a name, and I can't, it's either flip or peel. I can't remember what it's called. How we doing? We have, oh, we got a long ways to go. Probably better off in here than with the nuke, though. Where's the nuke? Right there. Okay, well. We got 2 minutes here, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm not even picking stuff up. I'm not even helping. Oh, instigating super sledge. That would be good. There we go. I'm helping now. Scott got unstuck, I think. Did he get unstuck? Yeah, he did. He's moving around. Nice. I'm glad he got unstuck. Mark Roberts, hello, hello. What the heck is going on? Oh, I'm sure there's I mean, we've got a fair bit. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if half the server is people in the chat. So that's awesome. That's good. So we got half the people that know what's going on, the other half going, I don't understand. And one guy launching a nuke. So, yeah. Preparing for wave 3. The wooden tool used by pizza makers to transfer pizza is called a pizza peel. Okay, so it's peel. So I had it right the first time. Or pizza paddle, yeah. But I've seen pizza peel. Like if you do a... Because it was funny, I remember reading a recipe for dough and it talked about a peel and I had no idea what that was. And then I looked it up and went, oh, well I know what those are. I just didn't know it had a name. I mean, I didn't realize that was the name, was peel. And you can get them, they're not expensive. I just haven't ever bothered to get one. But if I had one of them, because I do have a pizza stone, but I use it basically for reheating pizza in the oven. Gothic Fairy, hello, hello. Yes, thank you very much. 1 year. I can't believe it's been a year. Time goes by very quickly. And there have been lots of times during that year when I thought, you know, is this really what I want to do? When you do one of those videos and it just doesn't do well, or I'm low on ideas because, you know, Bethesda decides to have a season for 4 months and not give us any news, and I run out of ideas and I think, is this really what I want to do? But then I do a stream, excuse me, then I do a stream and it's just so much fun. And I think, yeah, this is what I want to do. Gonna keep going. The next one will be Scorched Earth. Oh, jeez. Well, let's see. Well, hopefully it's not a quick one. I'm going to finish this event. If someone wants to go to Scorched Earth, they're welcome to do so. All right. Come here. I mean, the nice thing about Thorn Armor is you can just stand still, and if stuff hits you, it'll just take damage. So it's actually a pretty good, especially an event like this, it's pretty good armor to have for tagging. Because if an enemy hits you and slowly dies, it counts as a hit, so for XP farming can actually be good, and something like Rad Rumble can be good. This is probably the best event, though. Especially when it was mutated and we had the melee only. Chaos. Quest completed. Okay, so we got... I wish the cooldown between levels wasn't... I wish there was a shorter cooldown and the levels were shorter. That's what I wish. Hey, Derek. Welcome, welcome. All right. I guess I should be... What I should be doing is looting in between. Hang on. That was weird. I didn't get a... Okay, looting is broken. Ah, there we go. That took a minute. So then I can go right to Scorched Earth if it's still going. At the end of the event. There we go. See, we've got the tent all ready to go. Mr. Epos is on top of things. I'm assuming that's your tent. It might not be, but you get the credit even if it's not. All right. I'll save you, minigun. Actually, that sounds more like an LMG, yeah. LMGs are great. They're fun. Oh, it's not? You get credit anyway. So many protest sign people. I love it. You guys are awesome. Sorry you gotta play with Lauren when you can. She busy lady. You need to find yourself an unemployed girlfriend. They have all kinds of time. Let's see. That's the problem. You got one that has a job and stuff. That's, you know. Jobs take time. Okay, 39 seconds. Is Scorched Earth still going? It is. Oh, no one's even gone there. Awesome. That's awesome. Scorched Earth is waiting. That's awesome. People decided to stay with this event. Cool. She's good. All right. I would not, yeah, well, I'm probably the last person that you should listen to when it comes to relationship advice anyway, so. Are we close? Gotta be close. 7, 6. All right. Are we still in the event if we go down here? I guess we are. Let's see. That's plenty of carry capacity. Completed. Yes. Scorched Earth. Actually, if I joined that event, that would be bad. I'd end up, yeah, in the middle of a nuke zone. Jetpacks are love and life. Do you use a jetpack in any of your characters? Gothic Fairy, I do on power armor characters. I use it, but on this character has thorn armor, so there is no jetpack anyway. I'm assuming since I got rep, I completed that event. I don't know, but I don't. Only on power armor characters. But yeah, it's not really an option on this one because I'm not using armor that has one. So my heavy gunner uses it, and right now my main character, because yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, land, Scorched Beast Queen. Oh yeah. I kind of have this thing in my head. So when I start, oh, we got to go all the way over there. Or wait, which one's? Oh, that's her. So I started at Wastelanders, and that was when Secret Service armor came out as well. So that was a new thing. And so nobody had jetpacks initially because, you know, the grind for gold was really long, and it took, I don't remember, how much is a jetpack? Like 2,000 gold or whatever? 3 damage, awesome. Well, if she stays here for a really long time, if unarmed our helmet, okay. And I've got some of those. I know I've got at least a couple of jetpack arms. I have like a T65 arm because there was like one weekend when you could put you know, like a paint on an arm or something. Anyway, even though I've never used T65 armor. But so when I started, nobody had a jetpack, at least not a Secret Service jetpack, because you could only get like, it was like 20 gold a day or something, right? Or 200 a day, right? You could only turn in 20 legendary script per day, and it was a brand new thing. And kind of my issue with it is it runs on magic. I mean, at least with power armor, it runs on fusion cores, but with like Secret Service or Brotherhood Recon, there's no power source. And so the fact that it runs on AP, but like, I don't know, what's it running on? Your essence? It's taking some of your soul. And so for me, it just is, honestly, I think it's stupid. So I don't use them. That's a long way of me saying I don't use those jetpacks because I think they're dumb. Because they don't take any kind of power, which I think is weird. You have one of your main character without power armor and can't get used to it. Most every time you use it, the screen seems to lag, and then you're way too... Well, and that is the thing. Lag can really do a number on the thing. So if you have a slower connection, it's really it's really sensitive to lag. So if you say you have a slower connection or whatever, or you just are always on servers with a lot of lag, jetpacks are a nightmare to use. You really can't control them. You'll rubber band, yeah, it's rough. Not your jam. Okay, Kylene, have a good one. Will Blake, welcome. The 86, the T65, yes. Oh, if I had one, it's gone? Oh, all right. Well, I've never even built, I crafted it, you know, when it was a thing, and it's been, I don't even know if I still have it, actually. I mean, even if I still have the piece. I've never used T65, so. I just did it because it was limited. It was one of those, I better do it just in case. Kind of like with the jetpacks on the excavator, right? It's like when that was the thing, everyone crafted a whole bunch of them. Even I did. I crafted like 4 or 5 of them. So. I don't want my armor to break. Let's see here. Which armor is breaking? I mean, honestly, if it's a constant thing where you're always rubber banding with it, you probably are better off just not using it. Because it's just, you like Ultrasight? I like Ultrasight too. The first armor I used that actually with a jetpack was Ultrasight, but that was back in the old, you could fly through the ceiling days of the silo really easily. Not anymore, Ram, no. It was one of those things where they came out with the paint, and it was, and that's always how it works. Like they come out with some paint, and then, and you could put it on, I don't remember what it was. Oh, look at that, we won. Awesome. Good job, everybody. It was a limited time thing, Ram. It was an error. It was one of those paints that are, I can't remember what it was, but you could use a different skin. If you had a certain skin, you could put it on. So, and they still work, as far as I know. I haven't used my excavator in a while. Awesome. This is awesome. Let's see here. Tent. Let's see here. You've got some excavator jetpacks on Mule. Those are still work. The lag on console. Well, and that's the thing. The lag makes jetpacks just... I was running to that on my other character, my main character, because I've been running power armor for a bit. And it almost became impossible to use because I would jetpack, and as soon as I go to land, I would rubber band back to where I started over and over and over again. And it hasn't been that way up until the last couple of weeks, and then it's just been terrible. So let's see, I want to clean up my inventory a little bit. Tiff, welcome. With a certain paint, yes. But it's not available anymore. So if you don't have the jetpack still, then if you haven't already got it crafted, you can't craft a new one. So it was a bug where you could put a jetpack from Health. Oh, that's what it was. It was the Hellfire paint. That's the one I was trying to think of, Mr. Uppus. Yeah. Didn't realize that pacifist mode turns itself off. It does sometimes. Let's see here. Let's just put all this stuff in here. Stalker's Gatling laser. All right. Oh, that's better. Craft that. Let's get rid of some ammo. Oh, I'm not carrying that much. All right. Let's sell some things. I probably have a lot of gulper innards, I'm guessing. Angler meat, ant meat. Lots of glowing. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Should be okay. I shouldn't have to watch my caps too much. And I should have just picked up a bunch of diluted. Okay, yeah, I'll go. I think I'm going to go cook. Get some meat. Yeah, well, the last update, yeah, things are kind of laggy, and it does. Well, yeah, a lot of things did break. Like VATS hit chance doesn't work right now. I was actually testing out a weapon that had that, and it was like, wait a minute, this doesn't help me. If the effect is broken, I can't do my test. So hopefully that'll be part of the fixes that they have in place for Tuesday's update. They fix stuff like that. I don't know. We'll find out, hopefully. We'll have patch notes and they'll tell us stuff. Uranium fever, yes. I have a feeling that'll be a lot of people. Let's see. I want to see my armor. And that's one thing that's been broken is the armor just has no, like I've been yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna repair my armor and I'm not using, actually, what's my repair kit situation? 47 repair kits. Okay, we'll do that. I've been using my, I've been actually doing workbench repairs because I don't want to blow through all my repair kits. Because armor just doesn't, especially as a melee character, armor is just not lasting at all. So hopefully that is something that is addressed. That is a lot of glowing meat steak. All right. That's a lot. Glowing is the easiest meat steak to get. Let's see. Looking around for an event. All right, uranium fever. Not my favorite, but name is Scott and you have a No Man's Sky problem. I tried it. I tried getting into No Man's Sky since it's on Xbox Game Pass, PC Game Pass. I tried it, couldn't. Played it for a couple hours. I just couldn't get into it. I mean, I totally understand though. I totally get how it's the kind of game where you could be that just sucks you in. So pass it. Sometimes no cap. Yeah, it's one of those things that yeah, that it can happen. Let's okay, it's on. I mean, it's happened to me. It happens to me on a kind of a regular basis. Usually the notice is you'll be in an event. That's usually when you'll find out. You'll be in an event and it'll say you're attacking somebody. And that's when you check. Is anyone else having issues with turrets and the silos being... yeah. Yeah, Tiff, that was supposedly a fix. So supposedly the turrets in the silo were broken. They weren't doing the right amount of damage before. And now they are. So what they're doing now supposedly is intended. So it's not a bug. They're supposed to be just insanely overpowered. Turns off when you go in a shelter? Okay. But not always. I mean, that's just one of the... because I've had it turn off on a character that didn't have a shelter. So... They're crazy. Yeah, they're... yeah, yeah, silos are a little more dangerous if you decide to run one. But you can also turn them off in the opening area. There is a hack you can hack the terminal before you actually, the area that has the elevator. You can actually unlock the terminal and turn off the turrets in the opening area. I don't know if you can turn them off all the way. Probably would take a lot of hacks, but other people's shelters? Oh, okay. But it's not an always thing. It's not like, oh, if you do it, you get, it'll turn off. It may happen, it may not. I think there's probably lots of things that turn it off. All right. Whew. All right, third person inside. Takes a little bit of, effort. Oh, look at this. Boom. You ran the Vault 79 with Lauren yesterday, and those turrets are crazy strong too, but he always die in there regardless. For me, it depends on the character. Some die, some don't. We'll see. I mean, I'll find out on Monday. I mean, the plan is on the other character, the Groundhog Day character. The plan is to do the turrets on Monday. So we'll see. We'll see how, or not the turrets, to do the Vault 79. But I do plan to snipe the turrets. So I mean, I do have a plan. We'll see how it goes. Does troubleshooter armor reduce? Yes, it does. No cap. It reduces it. If you have a full set of troubleshooter armor, it reduces damage by a ton. A ton. I actually did test that, and it's a massive difference. So yeah, if you've got a set of troubleshooter armor, Silo, because it considers those robots. So this update make you want to install the no silo doors? Oh, okay. I've heard of that mod, but I would never run it. I think that's the kind of mod that could get you banned, because you're altering gameplay with it. But you do you. Heavy leather or power armor. I mean, honestly, I found troubleshooter's power armor actually works really well, especially if you have electric absorption, because you take way less damage, and a lot of the turrets won't heal you, but other robots will. So it's nice. Actually playing up. Yeah. He wanted to join the celebration. Oh, right here, guys. People, guys and other. You run around T65 and just die like crazy. Oh yes. Yeah, it is. I mean, I tested it with. I used T51, which is the most. T51 is the most balanced armor, and it's really close to max in terms of energy, and I had a grounded mutation as well, and I still just got melted. But then I switched over to troubleshooter's armor, and it was fine. So I mean, you still take a little bit of damage, but if you have electric absorption, you'll heal up from the robots and stuff. So you could still, if you have troubleshooter's armor, power armor, plus electric absorption, you could just waltz right through a silo and without an issue. So awesome. See, and it's stuff like this why I don't do like really long marathon streams, because I don't think I could do this for like 12 hours or 6 hours, or by the end of 3 hours I'll be ready to retire the protest sign for another year. Yeah, of course. Yeah, troubleshooters is I'm not a huge fan of enemy-specific armor, because I don't think you need it most of the time, especially with power armor. You don't really need... I mean, like, Zealots is pointless. Hunters, that's pointless. Assassins... I mean, Assassins, if you do PvP, that's one thing, but if you don't do PvP, Assassins is pointless. But I think Troubleshooters actually has a place, even if you don't run it all the time. To have a set of Troubleshooters can be really handy, because robots... I mean, forgetting the turrets even, robots can still do a decent amount of damage, so I don't mind troubleshooters. Sheep Squatch, that's an imposter Sheep Squatch, that's another good place for troubleshooters. Terminated management personnel, I think it's right somewhere else. Let's see, did a Scorch Beast Queen today, and somebody using flame damage killed you in one shot. You can run silos in your Assassin Strangler set with no issue. You're bloodied. Non-PA insta death. You can run silos in your Assassin Strangler. Oh, interesting. Oh, the Stranglers, yeah, power armor. Do you run electric absorption, Bong? Wondering. Something. It's not good in the meta. Well, you do, okay. Because that makes a difference. And of course, if you're killing the silos, and it also depends on your weapon, right? So if you're using something like Holy Fire, you are fine. You know, you have a Vampire Flamer that just roasts everything, roasts turrets, heals you, maxed out, yeah. So that's another thing you can do, Tiff, is use a vampire weapon. Use a vampire weapon and ricochet, actually, even. But yeah, if you get your hands on Holy Fire, you could run a silo. If you have Holy Fire, you could run a silo with no armor. As long as you're smart about it. Well, And radiation. Yeah, radiation could be a thing too, depending on how you run the silo. Bloody only works well when sneaking is possible. You can one-shot everything. Okay. I'm definitely not going to wade into the middle of bloodied versus full health.
Extraction complete. Extractors complete.
When I did that poll on my channel a while back because I was curious. I just kind of, it's funny when you're full health, it kind of feels like everyone plays low health. And when I did that poll, it was about half a half. About half the players seem to use. I mean, it's granted it's not a big sample size. It was like 1,000 people voted, I think, something like that. But about half of them are full health, half of them are low health. So, and I was actually surprised. Quad cryo, not vamp. Oh, okay. Not smart. Play too much 76. Oh, no such thing. You can't ever play too much of this. Bloodied tank. You know, Derek, bloodied or low health is really not my. I have one low health character and I don't play it that much. So low health is not my area of, I'm not an authority on low health. I mean, I can do okay. I mean, I can do a serviceable build, but I'm nowhere near the tank build on that. There are people that'll do a much better job than I would with that. But I could do okay. But I definitely, if I'm playing low health, I definitely prefer vampire weapons. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, but they are. It is easy to be tanky in low health. You can do it. It's just not. Look at that, a bunch of things. It's just not something I have a lot of experience with. You're at 750 weight and stash is full. That is a problem. Mr. Epos is dropping something. Instigating the dragon. Oh, sweet. All right. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Let's see here. I mean, I'm not going to use it on this character, but let's see here. Instigating the dragon. Bat's hit chance. That's actually interesting. Damage resist while reloading is nothing, but got bloody when the new season starts, and once you finish, you go back to full health. Got you, yeah. Let's see. Either vamp, chainsaw flamer, fast hits, or sneaks, so not getting hit. Ricochet of chainsaw for extra chance. You know, honestly, ricochet and I'm probably gonna script this, but for now I'm gonna save it just because it's interesting. That could be a hard hit, a hard hitting one. Let's do this. Let's see here. Maybe, yeah. So serendipity, that's a huge perk for low health. I mean, if you have between serendipity and ricochet, that'll remove a lot of damage. You know, just those two perks alone will do wonders for low health. Plus, you get, if I'm not mistaken, you get what is it? Adrenal reaction gives you resistance, and so does what's the other one? Nerd rage. I mean, so you get. Yeah, so, and if you run solo, run low wander, that'll help too, so yeah. Yeah, there's a lot you can do as a low health character to be able to tank a lot of damage. So, and of course, another option is to actually use this one. Just use Born Survivor and have 10 million diluted stim packs, or whatever. You'll always be spamming stim packs, but so what? You know, if you have enough of them, they're plentiful in this game. So, you had to swap tunes, was super full. Okay, yeah, this character, I should look. I'm pretty sure I'm okay here. I don't have a lot of, 800, I'm fine. And I could probably, and a lot of that's like Nuka-Cola and stuff, so I could, oh, look at that, Senses Violence. I love Senses Violence. That'll be scorched at that location. I just like I like playing full health. I mean, I find for the damage, you don't really... What the hell? Oh, this is inside Ares' place. Okay, that's interesting. Where's the census taker? It says meet the census taker. Oh, it failed? Well, boo. All right, well, so much for that. All right. You want robes of atoms devoted for Nuke's own wearing? Oh, there you go. Let's see. They've been doing that for a while. Wait, what? Oh, is combating everyone using stealth commando by forcing enemies to see you? Yeah, stealth doesn't seem to be as effective as it used to be. I mean, you definitely get discovered. Especially in the events, like the new events for sure. You get Well, I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of slow and boring. I'll do some dailies if I yeah, in between events. All right, let's do this one, Black Bear Lodge. Yeah, all the events basically stealth doesn't work. So, which that's one. I mean, on the one hand, yes, it's like they're battling the meta, which is stealth commando. On the other hand, I would like to see them balance the game so that so that the meta isn't so over. I mean, it's so unbalanced. I mean, in terms of DPS, you really can't. A stealth commando just out damages everything else by so much with critical hits. Let's see here. I need to go downstairs. It would be nice if they would balance things out so it's not. For one, I would love to see, like, one of the biggest change I'd like to see to combat is to actually make it possible to get critical hits outside of VATS. I mean, the fact that you can only get them in VATS really pigeonholes the meta for sure. Let's see. There's that. Anything there? Nah, I don't care. Oh, bag of fertilizer. Oh, I do need fertilizer, actually. I mean, need is a strong word. I don't really need it, but I do have it tagged because I had very little last time I went to use it. Yeah. Makes sense. Everyone would just hide and meld everything. It does, but at the same time, it's like you push everyone. I mean, I'm just not a fan of events that go against your build. That's one of the reasons I don't like daily ops, right? Like if I have a certain play style I like, and then you have like if you're, say, a VATS rifleman, right? And then you have then you have a daily ops with a chameleon and can only be killed by a melee weapon, a melee attack. Okay, so now I can't play my character basically because of this stupid thing. So, hey, Ball and Mike, welcome. And I'm just not a fan of that. I think you should be able to play any of the stuff with any of your builds. Like you shouldn't have, I mean, and yes, you can. You can play, but you're going to play really badly. You're so unoptimized for that kind of thing. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with doing stuff like that. So I would rather have the variety. And that's the thing, like the events, the variety is, okay, what horde are we going to throw at you? Rather than giving you an event like Project Paradise, right? Project Paradise is great because it forces, you have to do other things. It's not just kill a horde. It's, gather these resources. It's protect this animal. It's maybe heal this animal. The same thing with, what's another one? It's hard to, Beasts of Burden. That's another one, right? You have to kill the enemies to gather the bombs, to blow up the doors. Then you have to gather the stuff and load the chest up. Yes, there's killing enemies, but it's not necessarily a horde event. So then you have something like Eviction Notice and it's stand in one place and shoot everything. And I would rather have them get creative with, okay, let's make the event interesting and give them other things to do besides standing in place killing stuff, rather than, let's throw weird mutations at stuff to make their builds suck. And that's what I don't like. You like seeing build variety, but they seem to be pushing towards it. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's very hard. I mean, yes, you can do build variety, but there's a reason that you see a lot of people with automatic rifles. I mean, yes, people play heavy guns too, but there's a reason you see a lot of automatic rifles is because they just out damage everything with the right build. You can't compete with them in terms of damage. So, I mean, a stealth commando with a railway rifle and a crit build, it's going to outdo everything. There's just nothing that can touch it. So, and I don't really like that. I would like to see more balance to the game, which doesn't mean to say I want to have that nerfed necessarily, but I don't want to see everything else. Vampire's 50 cal. Yeah, but a Vampire's 50 cal versus a stealth crit build will crush a 50 cal. 50 cals are fun. And you'll never die using that 50 cal. But in terms of, if I give each of you, so you have a Vampire's 50 cal and somebody else has a stealth commit. In fact, if you have a 50 cal and you're in power armor, not using VATS, and somebody else is using a pipe gun, like modified as an automatic rifle, and they're a crit build, and I give you each a Grafton monster from Heart of the Swamp, because that one's buffed to hell. The guy with the pipe pistol is going to kill it so much faster than you. I mean, it's going to be done and back home and in its bed while you're still fighting that Grafton monster, because crits bypass the damage resistance. So thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Yeah, pistols are tough. I like pistols. In fact, I love playing pistols, but yeah, having them crowded in agility is, I have this one too. Having an agility is pretty tough. What did I just pick up? Big Game Hunter, Mongrel, Bloodbug, Super Mutant. All right. What do we have? Tunnel of Love. Let's do that. Why not? Hello, Lauren. Welcome, welcome. So rather than nerf everything, rather than nerf the meta, although I think railways are a little too strong, they should do something about, yeah. I would like to see, even though I play several characters that are stealth commando crit builds, I would like to see that brought down a little bit and everything else brought up. One of the biggest changes I would like to see would be critical hits outside of VATS. Having them only in VATS is terrible. I think that's a terrible decision, a terrible design. That means if I'm a heavy gunner and I don't use VATS, I can never get a critical hit. That's awful. Like you should be able to get a critical hit with a 50 cal outside of VATS. Or if I want to play, because there are lots of players that play this game as a commando or as a rifleman, they don't use VATS. They don't like it. And critical hits are just shut off from them. And I would love to see that fixed. And hopefully someday in some sort of balance, they add in some chance-based crits like in previous Fallout games, where depending on your luck or maybe a perk, you have a better chance of getting just a random critical hit. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bubba. I love pistols too. I've got I have a character that kind of alternates between pistols and rifleman. I'm using rifle right now, but yeah, I do love pistols, automatic pistols. The 10 mil is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. It's probably my top 5. Unicent Intelligent Scout Set. Oh wow, that is that's something. How's my food? It's probably like low. But I'm hoping. All the changes that they're making to the game. It starts with the what is it? Just stuff like the workbench menu. I think that's such a great change. You can actually modify a weapon to it tells you the AP cost. It gives you all kinds of information that you didn't have before. Recoil, percentage, reload speed, all kinds of stuff. And those kinds of changes, I think they're in the step of the direction of maybe they bring balance. They're going to do other things. And my hope is a balance, a combat balance to the game. An actual one, not the one they did with One Wasteland where they just said, okay, enemies are going to be, your level and blah, blah, blah. I want to see an actual combat balance. So it makes everything it gives you a lot more options to be competitive when you compete, because it is a multiplayer game. If you're doing the solo content, you can do whatever and it doesn't matter. But once you go to an event and you have, one class of build doing all the damage, that's kind of a problem. Oh well. Let's see, we are fixing the same one. That was bad on me. Here we go. All right. Main is now 700. You're so pumped. Cool. Nope, Gothic Fair. Critical hits are only, they are only triggerable by you inside of VATS. That's it. So outside of VATS, there's no crits. Which is it's not a good design. It's just not a good design. I got you, Mr. Maybe. If I hit him, there we go. 11 damage, he's in trouble. 22 damage. Run my Miss Lovely part. Whoops. All right, I've got one. I got the last one. Boom. There's a robot. We still working on this one? All right. Maybe? Oh, or not. I was slow. Okay, I was slow. Give me something to loot. Let's see. Furious Buzzblade, but okay. Oh, Deathclaw meat's good. I have so much glowing meat. Glowing meat is like the easiest kind of meat to accumulate in this game. It's great if you're a melee character, but oh, I guess I should go and contribute to the thumbs up and the stuff. Never picked up on that. Rarely use VATS anymore most times. Yeah, and you can do just fine, but yeah, if you oh, that was fast. That was fast. You guys are great. Guys and girls, sorry. When I say guys, I'm just being general. I don't really specifically mean men. The generic guys, the non-gender specific guys. Let's see here. Get up here to do some looting. Okay, Gatling laser caps. Take dog food, but I'm pretty sure I've got tons of dog food already. Just kind of sitting in my... I didn't want a fusion core. Trying to be selective. Oh, ultra sight. That's all right. Probably will never need that, but nice. Ooh, what's this? Is this no? Did we get them all? Nope. There we go. All right, now we can get out of here. Maybe. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go here. Oh man. Just eat a bunch of Halloween candy or purified water? Yeah, there's that. Well, I've been doing the purified water. I think I'm okay with there. Yeah, see, my food's actually pretty good. We'll go here and cook. I didn't pick up ammo. So, let's see here. How about here? Gold, 19 treasury notes. It's like I don't pay attention to that, and then what happens, and then Minerva has a sale. And you can only get so much gold per day, and then I'm out of luck. So I accumulate it as I can, as I think about it. All right, that's nice. Nice. Let's do some more cooking. Dough is making in the machine. Oh, nice. Be done there in an hour. Oh, so you just put it in there and it just... Okay, so is it a bread maker and it actually has a pizza dough button? See, if that's the case, I may really have to look into a pizza or a bread machine because I like bread. And I would like to make my own bread. Oh, I probably should sell some glowing meat steak. I have so much. You know someone who didn't know how to use VATS too? Oh, really? Okay. Well, the thing is, the game doesn't really have an instruction manual, so it doesn't really tell you how to do it doesn't know how to, it doesn't tell you about crits. Like, that's a thing. People don't, what was I going to do? I was going to put the alcohol away. Oh, let's see. I need to get rid of stuff too. There was some, there we go. We'll call our lagger. I don't want the, I don't want this stuff. The venom. Doesn't really add much in the way of weight, but that's okay. All right, cool. Pepperoni bread. Ooh, it's a bread machine. You put the stuff in, hit the button, and wait for the beep. Wow, that's nice. And then it just gives you dough, and then you roll out the dough and stuff. Is that how it works? Unless it's bread, then it actually cooks the bread. I assume there's a setting for it that it actually just makes dough that you can roll out yourself. Okay, there's bots on parade. Didn't Bong say he was going to do bots on parade? There's this one. That's not a good melee event. I think I'm going to do, let's see here. Let's go and do these things. Actually, you know what? It's not a good melee event, but who cares? Who cares? That doesn't matter. I mean, nothing's good for the sign. Yes, or a bake the bread. Okay, but there is a setting, so it doesn't automatically bake everything. I guess that was my question. Be better than Derek, everyone. Remember to hit that like button. Yeah, there was 6 likes before the stream even started, which is awesome. Thanks, everybody. That always amazes me. I might suck. I might come out here and just be terrible. So the fact that people are liking it in advance is just amazing. I like your faith. I'm glad that robots can take bleed damage. See, that's the difference between bleed damage and poison damage. Robots are immune to poison, but they can take bleed damage, which is weird. I mean, they don't bleed, but yeah, whatever. Please call out event going on to in chat for those of us in game. All right, we are at AWOL Armaments. I will do that, Psycho Boy. Sorry, I'm not used to having so many people. I'm not used to this. All right, so we don't need to talk to this guy. We just need to push the button. Crockett's leaking oil. That could be. That's the bleed damage. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's just throw some dynamite over there. That'll work. That helps. Jeez. Yeah, you need VATS for an eyebot. Oh, there's the. Okay. This is. There's a lot. These gutsies with the 50 cal will, oh wow. Oh, and they're level 75. Yeah, that 50 cal will do some damage. Oh, jeez, okay. Wow. Now you're thinking of Short Circuit 2 and Johnny 5 is bleeding to death. I do not remember. I mean, I've seen it. I remember the Short Circuit movies, but I remember. Let's see. I remember they came out, and I remember that I saw them, but I don't remember seeing them. Boom. Oh, look at that. Almost got him. There we go. Nice. Whoa, someone blew up. Was it this guy? No, it's not this guy. Okay, that's, ouch. I mean, we have to go to this event, right? I mean, my sign literally says block the bot, so of course I have to fight robots. Come on. Love the bleed damage with Thorn Armor. You're still working on the kill 1,000 robots with no weapons equipped? Oh, is that a thing? I mean, honestly, this should count towards that. I mean, a protest sign is basically no weapon. Oh, someone's in trouble. I'm coming, Mr. Epos. I'm coming. Dope. Someone got you. Wow, there's so many. This is one of those events where the number of enemies scale with the number of players. I've done this solo where it's literally been waves of one robot. So having a lot of people here does do a lot of robots, and it's nice that we don't have someone with a, you know, sniping. I love chaos. This is so fun. Your punches deal more damage. Yeah, the protest sign is quite terrible. I mean, you are better off with no weapon. Especially if you're even power armor, but yeah. I just see that, what a punch is versus, nice. What a punch is versus, protest sign. All right, here we go. Don't think you've ever killed a single robot with no weapon, unless grenades only count. So let's see, if I unequip the weapon, let's see, weapon, where's the weapon here? Weapon, so it does 35. And if I do punching, yeah, that's 38. So yeah, my fist does more damage than the sign. So, that's funny. Kill them all. Oh, this is so good. That's fun. Let's see. Grenades only. I don't know if grenades only count or I don't know if grenades count. I mean, it's not really, I mean, you can't really, there's no weapon, well, I guess there are weapon cards, but you can't, like, do critical hits or anything with it, at least not without cheese. All right, here we go, have one of those. I did say that I would probably throw grenades. I may have to craft more. Oh, that's when I used up my fertilizer, when I went to craft grenades. Or, dynamite, rather. Don't even have the unarmed to put. Yeah, that's true. I don't have unarmed equipped. No, I need all the help I can get with the protest sign. Well, get him. Block the bot. That's what we're doing. Block the bot. Oh. Yeah, at some point I should check my supply of Simpacks. I mean, I'm probably okay, but I've gone through quite a few of them. What wave? That's only wave 2. All right. Almost done. Oh, almost through the robots. The robot horde event. The explosive perk with nuka grenades. Yeah, but I guess what I meant was there's no, you know, like you can't use it in advance, right? It's so like in terms of like when the game looks at a weapon, I don't think they count that as a weapon. I think they only count melee and guns. I don't think it counts as a weapon as you know, for challenges. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Weird question, but I have just brought the bundle with the APC tent and have zero idea how to place it. Any ideas? When it just does a regular. So you have to go into the atomic shop and you have to actually. Yeah, so what you have to do, but I think the first thing, like if you know how to place it, so what you do is you go into the atomic shop and you go to Fallout first and you go over to tents, and see I have the APC survival tent. So it'll show all your survival tents and you have to have that one selected. And then once that's selected, then that's the one that'll place. So there you go. That'd be as bad as a Merv guy below the favorites. Let's see. Yeah, anyway. Yep, you're welcome. All right, Bubba's in trouble. Oh, wow, that one's so outside the event. Is it even in the event area? Are we even in the event still? I guess there we go. I think that's the final. No, they'll have another one that'll spawn for a legendary one. One last one. Worked perfect. Great. Great, great, great. Yeah, I wondered the same thing. Because the original survival tents didn't have the workbench in them, and so when they started putting those out, it was like, how do I do that? You know? Awesome. That was a good job, everyone. That was a lot of whacking. Now it's time for some looting. Auto skim forest. No, that's not good. Time for some looting. Oh yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, this is a good event to do for certain time aluminum and fusion cells, probably circuits too. I don't know. What was happening with with his wheel? Oh. Thank you, Road Rat Rods. I appreciate that. Have a good weekend yourself. All right. Let's do some inventory management over here. That's the problem with just doing event to event to event. You end up doing a lot of aristocrat swing speed breaks slow. Slower fire. Ooh, fire. Oh, nice. Aristocrat swing speed fire axe. Oh, nice, Bubba. Let's see. This character, is this the one I had? Do I have a fire axe on this one? I don't know. This is the one that I want a fire axe on. I don't remember if I've got one. I don't think I do. I just have all the cool weapons that from these new events is what I've been using. But yeah, that would be perfect. PS4, but doesn't PS4 have didn't they give you the next gen update, or is that only on the PS5 where you get the extra whatever? Midnight Machine. Exactly, Scott. That was a perfect event for this, and I almost didn't go to it. Like, what was I thinking? I should have my sign taken away. What's in here? What's this here? Aluminum ore. I don't want ore. Moist rat kelp. Okay. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not even halfway into the thing yet. The one I was looking for was a Aristocrat's explosive, if you got one. But not on this. I want it on my other account. And I'll be on the other account on your stream later. So if you've got one, hold on to it.
How can I make your day more fun?
But that's what I was looking for, Aristocrats. I did get a Juggernaut's explosive, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as Aristocrats, obviously, but it's okay. Good enough for testing. So, yeah, I've got one of those already. I've got a crit damage. What I'm looking for is something that's not VATS, right? So so stuff that has VATS effects on it is not really that good. So I'm actually good. I'm actually good with that, I think, because the Juggernaut's explosive one is actually pretty good. Let's see here. That's why I'm being kind of specific, so I don't have to be all picky and say no, no, no. Okay, well, I appreciate you checking. That is good. You should hold on to that. That's a good roll. Although VATS right now seems to be kind of broken. I've noticed I'm missing a lot of shots lately in VATS. Oh, God, my armor again. Again with the armor. This one. Didn't I fix this already? All right, we're just going to use all these regular repair kits. And then I'm going to do probably a workbench report. It's just, oh, it's your vendor. Okay, cool. All right, what's up here? This is going to be, I already killed a bunch of super mutants. Oh, a super mutant. All right. Oh, this one's only level 50. Not a problem. Level 50. My brother. Wait, I thought they didn't. Really? What? Okay, how did that? That must have been Ricochet, because there's no way the bleed damage would have done that much all at once. That must have been Ricochet triggering or something. I don't know. That was weird. All right, I'll take it. That was weird. I'll take it though. Two shot. No, I'm good, Bong. I'm not a fan of two shot, and railways I've got a few railways at this point. I don't know. They're too strong. I think that's the biggest thing for me is they're too strong. Besides, I'm looking for outs. Ooh, look, I got a blue devil here. Anyone wants to come to me, I am right here on the map. Graninger Farm, there's a blue devil. Right there. So if anyone wants to, futility. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Attack someone else. Ooh, I'm gonna mess with your pathing. Are those things attacking me too? Are they attacking? Oh, are these blood eagles? Oh, cultists. Oh, bastards. Yeah, so if someone wants to battle a blue devil with protest signs, I know where you can do that. Most wanted is more robots. Ah, that's true. Although I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not getting away. So, I mean that blue devil is because it is more robots. There we go. Okay, I gotta get rid of these people with the guns. They're worse than the blue devil. There we go. Get rid of the guns. Save me from the devil, exactly. There we go. All right. Oh, Bong's in trouble. The guy. Heal the guy in power armor. What was that about a low health tank, Bong? What was that you were saying about being tanky as a low health character? Sad day when the Cryptid Jawbone. Cryptid Jawbone knife is awesome. That's my favorite weapon on this character right now. I would totally be using it too. Might be a good spot for pick. Oh, look at that. We're making a dent. We're kicking his ass. Go, go, go. Didn't realize the devil would spawn outside the event. Oh yes, and so will the Agua. You can find the blue devil in the Agua. You didn't know that? Well, okay, well then we'll try and find an Agua then. We'll do some random, look at that. You guys are awesome. So awesome. You're all amazing. 2 stim packs. Let's see, wolf meat. I don't really need any of this stuff. Oh, I'll take adhesive and acid for no reason at all. Yeah, picture. Let's do a picture. Let's do a picture in front of the, oh, darn it. I was gonna say in front of the body, but I'd do a picture anyway. Let's do, yeah, let's do a picture over here. I know there's lag. Eventually everyone will get here. Just for fun. Coming back. But you got, well, you can. See, so Derek, what I mentioned earlier was, okay, Mr. Upbus, so wait. What I mentioned earlier is I actually encountered last night a legendary blue devil in the wild. So you can actually get them in the wild. Let's see. I think I'm just going to use the old, whoops. Yeah, this pose. Let's see. Let's do some saturation. That's a good, there we go. You've run to Agua a few times at the Welch Post Office. That's pretty, yeah. Oh, okay. We're just, we're just taking pictures. Okay. All right, that's good. Let's do most, oh, Bubba's, okay, wait, Bubba's coming, so we gotta do more. She's coming. Can't have a picture without Bubba. All right, let's see here. Pose, pose, pose. If I do a pose and then come back, then it'll hold the sign there for just a second. Fire axe. Oh, she's got my fire axe. How about that? Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. You're invisible, Bubba. You're invisible. We waited for you. We can't see you. Yeah, it actually is a pretty tough fight. Why do we wait if you're gonna be invisible? Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. Most wanted, is that a thing? Okay, let's let's do that. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's tough. Actually, that was easier than the sheep squatch. Vladimir, thank you very much. It did fly by. Yes, it's been a year. I just started thinking about, oh, what should I do for the 1 year, and that was a couple of months ago. It just feels like it was a week ago. So yeah. Are we prepared? Oh, we're just starting. Sweet. All right, we didn't miss anything. Lots of robos to kill. Yeah, if I hadn't done that, that would be a perfect quest. If I hadn't done that one, rah-rah, but I have. I have done the vault on this character. Scrapped your side. Oh, I can give you another one, Bong. I'm carrying a bunch. Where are you? I got one for you right here. Let's see here. Have a Ain't a Commie. Right here. Right there. Right here, Bong. Right here. Right here. There you go. Thank you. Or you're welcome. Or whatever. Okay. Although I don't know why you'd want to give up a chainsaw for a sign. Chainsaw's way better. Even as broken as they are. Scout banners galore. Alright, alright. Let's see here. So for those that missed it earlier, we'll be back with our regular stream character Groundhog Day on Monday. The plan is the Vault Raid. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. And then Tuesday, we're getting an update. So I think I'm going to do another patch note stream like I did before, since it's an actual update, not a PTS update. So I'll probably do another patch note stream on Tuesday. That'll be obviously much shorter. And it'll be not much notice. It'll be probably like a 10-minute notice after the patch notes come out.
Somebody found Buffalo bottle. Bullseye. You got that big old varmint real.
Having too much fun. I keep forgetting to drink.
Well,
How we doing? Oh, 7:20. All right, we're kicking butt. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, I grabbed a bunch of signs just to give to people, and when this one broke, I'm not going to waste resources fixing a sign. You can get so... Pardon me, sorry about that. You can get so many out in front of the power station over here. In the right here. Yeah, out, you know where all those tents are and stuff. They are everywhere. I probably picked up 30 signs. All right. What are we waiting on? Robots aren't coming. Where's the robots? That's not a protest sign. Nervous Nugs. Oh, she's the nurse. She's here. Yeah, for someone who has no idea what's going on, they've got to wonder. They've got to wonder about what they're seeing. Which is fun. That actually makes it fun too. Making other people wonder. Lord T, welcome, welcome. You just got the atrium and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. Good luck. I am terrible at camp design and camp ideas.
he's got his eye on the wagon.
We're getting there eventually. Are we there? Oh, 8 damage. Yes, we're roasting him. People won't be able to get shots on. There'll be too many players in the way. Oh, look at that. He is going down. That's awesome. That's so good. Oh, man. That is so funny. Oh, man. You guys are great. Thanks. Thanks for this. That is awesome. Oh, man. All right. Let's go scrap some stuff. Oh, wow. If no one's using this, no, someone is. Maybe. All right. Heavy robot arm, drill, Western spirits. I wish we could re-roll Western Spirit. That would be a nice, you know, like we can re-roll the new guns. That would be a nice one to be able to re-roll. Having the extra reload speed and the extra ammo capacity, that'd be a nice one to re-roll. I would definitely. Yes. Oh yes, and it works perfectly, right? Because they're robots. So yeah. So let's go to. Let's see. What do I have to kill? Oh, a mongrel and a blood bug, which I think I was right there. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Monster Mash. I'm not going to do Monster Mash. I hate Monster Mash. Especially if you don't run Marsupial and everyone else is running Marsupial. Monster Mash sucks. Imagine just randomly joining. Yeah, Scott. I know. It's, yeah. Well, that's what I wanted. I mean, my hope is that eventually it gets to a point where it's just us on the server, because that can happen as people drop out, but I've already got more people than I could ever reasonably expect, so that's awesome. Let's see. What's over? I don't even know what's over here. Probably, oh, mongrel. Okay, so we're looking for dogs here. Bleed damage is no joke. It's good. Protest sign sucks, but the bleed damage is good. All right, so I need, let's see, what's the other one? Blood bug. All right, blood. I'm nowhere near the forest, but okay. Imagine just randomly. Oh, does scripting work? Oh, it does? Oh, okay, that's good to know, Derek. So for those that don't know, you can script a legendary Tesla, and it counts as selling it. So that's cool. So for all the people that have those quad Teslas around that you don't want, stick them in the script machine. Blood bug, here we go. Oh, I can do a critical hit. All right, look at that, I did a crit. I did a crit with the sign. I got people following me even though, oh no, they're not following me. Actually, I don't know. All right, I think we should hunt some cryptids, the big cryptids. By the way, what is the best roll on a Tesla? Quad. You have any idea what the Blood Eagle skull mask and outfit's worth? Not very much. Oh, 30 caps is fine. It's a drop from daily ops, so it's not super valuable, but yeah, 30 caps is fine. I mean, you didn't get ripped off. I mean, 30 caps for anything in this game is fine. Script it and then buy it back. Yeah, that's true. Quad, what else? Well, it would depend. If you're just using it for tagging, then it doesn't matter. But I think, my opinion, if you're using it as a VATS crit, I would say quad 50% critical damage and reduced AP cost, because they have insane AP cost. So that would be my ideal roll for a Tesla. But if using it as an out of VATS, then faster fire rate, faster reload would be the best way to go. So it just depends. You're now locked up in the Nuka stand. Oh, Scott, geez, you're having a rough go with that power armor. All right, let's see if we can find some random encounters. Let's see. Do we have any events that we need to do? No, there's no events that we need to do. So I'm going to look for some random encounters because those can be fun. Two-shot Tesla. Yeah, I wouldn't use a two-shot. I would use well, I don't know. I don't know that two-shot is all that good. I think I'd rather I mean, if it's not quad, then I'd probably want either vampire or anti-armor or something like that. And you definitely, if it's not quad, you absolutely want faster reload on that last star, because you just reload them so quickly. But really it's quad. I mean, for me anyway, on a Tesla quad, I'd rather have a bad quad than a good something else. So let's see. Oh, there's something glowing. Oh, it's just, okay. I'm joining event leader of the pack. Leader of the pack. Oh, it got completed. Okay. This is just a random encounter. I was hoping for something else, but yeah, we got, okay. they all just died. Thorn armor's great. Okay, okay. That's not the kind of random encounter. So I'm gonna go to where I found the, if I have it on the map. Do I have it on the map? Okay, I'm gonna go to the freak show and then go to the crater. This is where I saw the legendary Blue Devil yesterday. Your Tesla isn't a serious gun. You just use it for mass damage. Yeah, and if it's not automatic, I mean, if you have it as a semi-auto, then quad's not as necessary. It's just when it's automatic, you just reload so much. You do have a plain Tesla in your stash. Oh, there you go. You can just sell it. So yeah, this is where I went earlier. It was a bunch of settlers, like the settler hinterlanders or whatever. And then a legendary Blue Devil came wandering in. Let's see, there's Blood Eagles. So if somebody still needs Blood Eagles to kill, there's some Blood Eagles there. And this is, what is that? What do we have down here? Well, that's Brotherhood Initiate. Oh, we have 2 Brotherhood Initiates with no armor against, I think they're going to get wasted. That's what I think is going to happen. Oh, no, it's not 2. It's more than 2. But still, I think they're going to get wasted. Your quad T. Yeah. I actually like using Tesla as a stealth commando. With if it's the right roll, you can just wreck everything with it. It's so good. Well, stealth maybe not as much because it's not a stealthy weapon. So, all right, I don't want any part of that. That's not what I was looking for. So let's go over to Welch. Oh, somebody's already over there. See, this would be another, Welch Station would be another place I would go for a random encounter. Time to break out the popcorn emote to watch the battle. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I don't know if I have it on, because I think you have to set it, every single character, you have to actually go through the favorites and set up the emote separately, which is so frustrating because it doesn't automatically equip every emote. And apparently there's a limit to how many you can actually have. Let's see. I'm not doing that, but let's see what's over here. Although probably nothing. Oh, there's a, oh, that's just a death claw. That's not what I wanted. And it's fighting ants. Okay. I'm going to just let the ants, I want to see who wins this battle. I'd rather fight the death claw than the ants. Still looking for a decent LMG, but so far you have a AA 25 damage while aiming and 90. That's okay. Damage while aiming is actually okay because LMGs actually are really stable and they're really easy to aim. So damage while aiming is not a bad. That's actually not a bad one. That's actually pretty good. You can do a lot of damage with that. So I don't mind it. I think it's a little better than decent actually. All right, so there's that, and that. All right, let's eat. Since I probably need to eat, and let's see, we'll do that. Get my health, basically get my health up, and I should check my, there we go. Let's check my stim packs. Oh, I'm super stim packs. Oh, I have 42, all right. Well, I only started with 40, so 42 is fine. So that is something. What do we have here? Ooh, survival tent. All right. We are just, yeah, we're just destroying the events. It's awesome. So we got another one in 4 minutes. So I'll just pick up dailies. I should have gone to the, when I went out to Brickett's Fort, I should have picked up that daily. Oh, well. I can go there again. I don't really care about caps and fast traveling and all that stuff. Mostly I just end up dumping caps, buying random plans on this character. Or I buy melee plans. I try to get all the melee plans. I got the, I farmed the alien event like crazy, trying to get the Electro Enforcer and all the plans, all the mods for it. I think there was 4 mods, and I did. I managed to get them all. And then I tried it, and I didn't like it. It was, that's, okay, that's something. I didn't like this, like it's really strong, but the sound is, oh, the sound is really annoying. So I didn't, yeah, I tried it a little bit and didn't go anywhere with it. Rad Scorpion Steak? Why did I even bother with that? Raw Wolf Meat? No.
Would you like a balloon?
No balloons. Still seems like I've got a lot of extra. Oh, probably from all the protest. Let's see here. Do I have like 1,000,000 waters? No, not too much. Notes, junk, ammo. Did I dump ammo? I did. All right. Yeah, and I didn't think it sounded like that. It just was annoying. It was just an annoying sound. I mean, like if you use a shovel, you end up with like a little bonk. That's kind of fun, right? Like it's a fun sound. And if you do, like for example, if you do, and I'm not gonna use a weapon, but the Blue Ridge branding iron, right? I mean, it has the same sound as the Power Fist, but I actually don't mind that sound. But the other one is just, it just isn't fun. So yeah, I didn't like it, is the thing. You're cheating with the Blood Eagles? Do whatever you want, Scott. This is not, there's no pressure. Do whatever you want. There is no pressure to do what I'm doing. I mean, I like it. It's great, but the most important thing is for people to have fun. Like that's what I want. So if joining with the protest sign is fun, do it. If it's not, do something else. I'm okay with it. Best sound is the wiffle bat skin for the baseball bats. I've got one of those, but I'm not, why am I, this server is nuts. I'm getting all these events that I'm nowhere near. So, all right. That's, whatever. So let's find a body and go bury it. And yeah, this body that's strangely fresh. I love this one. It's like the body, strangely fresh, and it's like a torso skeleton. You know, that's there's not even a whole body. It's just this. It's like, that's really fresh. Ooh, one hit a rad roach. I am massively powerful. Had one with a Gatling plasma that was destroying you. Oh, yes. Although if you're in, you must not have what rads. If you have, or not what rads, electric absorption. Because if you have electric absorption, a Gatling plasma is just a big healing machine they point at you. Now, do I have a shovel on this character? I don't know. I mean, it is a melee character, so I should. There's a little bit of lag. There we go. Oh, test your metal. Another robot event. How about that? We're getting all these robot events. That's awesome. All right, I think I do. Is that a shovel? There's a shovel. All right, we can do this. Maybe. Where's the hit? There we go. Perfect. Although I'd argue that I should be able to use a sign to bury it, but that's okay. Test your metal. Let's kill some robots. Yeah, I love Blood Eagles. If I'm in power armor, because if I run power armor, I run electric absorption, and Blood Eagles use energy weapons a high percentage of the time. And the ones with the Gatling are the toughest enemies, and they do the most, they do the least amount of damage. They just do nonstop healing and fusion core charging. It's awesome. Allergy season just doesn't want to go away this year. Although I imagine it'll go away quickly. We are warm, 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 warm. We are in the heart of the summer. We went from a very cool, wet spring to a very dry, hot summer. Kind of almost overnight. Two-shot, let's see here. 25 damage. That one I'm not a fan of. That's one I like the AA one you have. That two-shot, I would consider that one script. Two-shot, critical, yeah. See, and everyone has their own thing. Like for me, I would put that in the script machine, but it also depends on how you use it. I mean, if you're not using it in VATS, then the VATS crit is useless. So it's basically a 1-star, and the reduced weight. I don't usually give a lot of value to reduced weight. I mean, there's a few exceptions, but mostly I don't count reduced weight as valuable, a valuable star. Unless I'm on a character like, say this one, and I'm carrying a flamer around, and reduced weight is beneficial. You know, if I'm not spec for it. But if I'm, you know, if I'm in power armor or whatever, I mean, reduced weight is okay, but the anti-armor one you have, I like. I like that one. The damage while aiming, I think that's a good star that's a good second star. We got the that fire damage is no joke. It's just, oh my gosh. That's true, Vlad. Everything, yeah, two-shot explosive is great. Not everything does have to be a god roll. But he's already got a good one, that's what I'm saying. So if he's already got that other one, that anti-armor one, that's the one I would use over the two-shot. I mean, I'm using a protest sign, obviously. I'm okay with everything not being a god roll. Fire is a lot, yes, 96 Fahrenheit. Ooh, relative humidity. I think our humidity is around 20 or 30% right now, which is way better. So, I mean, there's really just not a reason to have two of those. I mean, if one of those LMGs I like, and the other one, so either sell it or script it, because it does take, well, of course, if it's 90 reduced weight, it doesn't take up much stash space either, but let's see here. Yowza. Okay, here we go. Can we get this iBot? 1 damage? Oh, 3 damage. Okay. Although the Thorn armor may, well, if I could VATS it, that would help. Oh, can I VATS it? No. It's just red, but it can't be VATSed. Oh, we're gonna get it, maybe. Oh, we have 10 seconds left. Ah, come on. So close. Do we get it? Oh, just in time. Just in time. Nice. Stay away from the fire. Wow. Miserable. Oh, I'm sure. See, that's the thing. So did you see that? This one just hit me with fire. I think it's specifically the gutsies. The fire on the gutsies has been buffed. Not all fire. Just one enemy type as yeah. Quality of life change you would like to see is having your hunger thirst meters appear when you approach a food drink item to know. Oh, that'd be interesting. That's an interesting idea. See, it hit me with fire, and it's not. See, it's not. I mean, it's doing damage, but it's not like the gutsies. Of course, then I'll be dead in a second, and then we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's doing damage, but it feels, to me, it feels like the gutsies is stronger. Someone's in trouble. I probably can't get to them because... Yeah, I can't get up there.
Be thrust again. Just one more round to
All
go.
right. He's standing in the fire. Don't stand in the fire. Oh, man. All right. Now I need to go top off. I need to go redo my rest. My stream characters, I don't care, but on my regular characters, I do. I always, when I die, I redo my sleep. So we're at what? Oh, emote. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just running around jumping because, you know, because that's what I'm doing. All right. Look at that. He dressed up and everything. Look at that. He's got a tuxedo and yep, he was here for partying. Everyone's hitting me. I'm not sure why, but they are. It's like some rite of a passage ceremony when all the other villagers hit you with signs as you journey into adulthood. Wow, that one went quick. Let's see here. Wow, there's a lot of legendaries in this one. That's like the third legendary. We haven't even got to the bosses yet. They're all just 1 stars, but still. Let's see. Anything? Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the bosses. One of them. Did 7 damage. Let's see if I can... You know what? I never noticed the skulls on the top. This is the first time I've actually noticed the skulls on the top of it. And it has a... Is that a Deathclaw head? Alright. I didn't even pay attention to that before. That's the first time I noticed that. How many times have I done this event? Probably 100 or more. And that's the first time I actually noticed the, yeah. All kinds of legendary items, though. That's good. All right, let's go scrap some stuff. Assassin's minigun. No, 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 no. Can't imagine that would be the best PvP. Although I guess if you use the Shredder mod on it, that'd be okay for PvP. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know about those sorts of things. Let's see. I think I can pop a tent down. Has anyone else noticed that there are no PA bits outside of T45 and Ray that drop as rewards anymore? I haven't noticed, but I haven't noticed. Is that true? I mean, I tend to just put everything in the script machine, but that sounds, yeah. So obviously that, oh, someone's dropping a nuke. That sounds broken. Only Raider and T45, that's all that drops. Oh my gosh, that's, they dominate the loot pool. Hopefully that fixes, I mean, I think in the PTS that's something they've worked on, at least below level 20, but I'm hoping they fix the drop rates for all the other levels as well, so we don't get just like a steady diet of power armor, because it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's just a waste, you know, it's heavy, and so there was T45 and Raider, so there we go. 509 left. See, I'm halfway through my script. Halfway through the script. Oh, it's very broken. Well, and it's hard to know because I'm not really sure what this character knows as far as plans. I'm sure I know stuff besides T45 and Raider, though. I mean, I've got to know the plan for at least one thing. I don't know. Oh, what do we, Protectron? Oh, Protectron Horde. All right. We can't have hordes of robots. That is no good. Oh, here we go. I got the Protectrons. For those that don't know, I'm up here all the way at the top of by Sunnytop Station. Protectron Horde, exactly. Oh, somebody killed, well, it couldn't have been me. It was probably one of these guys. Oh, what do we have? Do we have a Mr. Handy? What? Where did that Mr. Handy come from? Okay. Wow. Everything's just dying easy. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's just us two with protest signs. There's no way we killed everything that easily. That doesn't make any sense. Everything just died. Oh man, today is robot day. Yeah, I know, it's great. It's actually worked out. Like, I'm getting all kinds of cool stuff with robots. I mean, it's like the robots knew, oh, we got something up here. Oh, there was some iBots right here that spawned for some reason. What? I'm not sure what's happening. Whoops, wrong person. Colt is awoken. Nice, all right. Thorn armor for the win. This is like a showcase of Thorn armor. Is what this is. I think that's what I might want to do is go check out my, let's see, do I have an event I have to go to at the moment? All right, now I think I'm gonna go, oh, fertile soil. Oh, that's robots too. Okay, gotta do robot. I'm doing fertile soil. Zimara, welcome, welcome. You're just in time. Power lines came down. Ooh, hopefully, I guess that means your power is back, so that's good. That's inconvenient. I had my power go out on, actually a week ago. It went out a few hours before the stream. But it came up pretty quickly. Let's see, kill the supervisors. I'm not killing the supervisors, I'm killing all of them. So, yeah, so I have a lot of, my yard has a lot of squirrels in it. And so every once in a while they go up to where they're not supposed to be, get themselves electrocuted and take out the power. And you can actually see on top of one of the big power, on top of all the gear at the top of the pole, there's actually a squirrel, a dead squirrel that was the one that took it out. You can actually see the tail hanging over, over the edge. So, which is, you know, of course, I like squirrels. There's not really anything I want to, you know, unless I want to start killing them, there's really nothing I can do. Every once in a while, my power will just get taken out by a squirrel. Luckily, the power company's pretty good, and they get it back on within an hour or two. We are just killing all the robots today. This is perfect. This is perfect. I think we need to change the, I think that's all of them. Yes? Yes. All right. Change the targeting parameters. I promised protest signs, not coherent speech. Oh, someone was in here already. Ah, Mr. Epos. Okay. He was on top of it. Snaptail Reed. Okay. Think he's in trouble. I'm coming to save you. I gotcha. Oh. Takes a village to kill, let's see. I saw duct tape in here. Oh, I thought I did. Takes a village to kill anything in this game. Right now. Oh, look at that. Oh, a bunch more. They're not robots, though. Oh. I love Thorn armor. It's, yeah, oh. Project Beanstalk. That's where I'm going. That's it for you. Be back later. Okay. Thanks for playing with us, Mr. Epos, and I will see you later, and I will be there later. Probably. That's my plan. If the PTS comes up, though, and there's something of interest, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's awesome. Thorn armor is great for melee. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it allows you to run anything, and it just makes everything a lot better. It used to be a lot stronger, but it's still decent. But it is a set bonus RAM, just remember that. So, yeah, a few things about Thorn armor. It is a set bonus, so you need to have a full set to get the bonus, to get that. Also, when you craft it, make sure you use armorer, because that will affect how much vault steel that it uses. Because if you don't use armor, it'll take 13 per piece, and if you do use armor, it's 10 per piece. So that is a thing. Full of pizza. Ooh, pizza sounds good. See, yeah. See, now I want pizza. I'm not hungry, but I want pizza. All right, follow Pharmabot. I can do. He's a bot, though. Would I really follow him? It used to be you could turn him hostile. I don't think you. Yeah, you can't anymore. You used to be able to turn him hostile. So we're protecting a robot for some reason. I don't know why. Too full. Yeah, I know, Mark. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm here, so I'm doing it. Yeah. I like this event. What can I say? This is made for pure ninja. Oh, as a stealth build, it would be really good. Gonna have to cook up a frozen. You want pizza too? And I don't have I usually have a frozen one in my freezer, and I don't. I already had it. When did I have it? I had it over the weekend, so it's not been that long. I only usually have pizza like every couple of weeks. I don't like, as much as I don't like robots, I don't like mole rats either, so. Pizza sounds good. Yeah, so maybe this weekend I'll have I don't know, maybe. What I really need to do is look into getting a bread maker. So I can bake bread and make pizza dough easily by just pushing a button. And then I can make my pizza. Ooh, that sounds good. You'll research it for me. Tell me what the best one is. I don't even know how much bread makers cost. I have no idea. So if it's one of those appliances that hope you all got a forced jumpsuit. That'd be amazing, Bong, if we all got one. If any of us got one. I've got mine, and I did. Ooh, I'm not a big, I don't like bananas. Banana bread's okay. I'm not a banana fan though. Yeah, I did check some of my other stashes. And by the way, just so everyone knows, I did manage to transfer that over to another character, so it did not get destroyed. It's safely in another stash. But I did check my other stashes, and I didn't have one, so that was the first one that I've ever gotten. Between 25 and 150 bucks, that is quite a range, depending on brands and usefulness. Well, yeah, usefulness is high on my list of. I mean, having one that's not useful is not something I'm going for. You got yours years ago, brand new from the thrift store for like 20. Oh, nice. Banana bread is divine. You're still grinding for one? You'll get there. Just keep grinding away. Bread machine at Goodwill? Yeah, it's possible. Although, I don't know. I mean, where I live, there's a lot of, I don't know. That's the kind of thing that I don't know that you find, but yeah. Poppy seed lemon cake with frosting. Oh, now that's something I could go for. Zucchini bread. I like French bread. I could go for almost anything. This guy's... What'd be funny is if he was like brand new to the game, he would wonder... Like, oh, he's looking at all these higher level players using protest signs, and he's probably wondering how good protest signs are. It's like, I tried one out, and I couldn't do any damage with it, yet they were all using them. So, things of wonder. But this might be his, like, 20th character, and he just thinks we're just dumb. Farmerbot's in trouble. Come here, you little bastard. There we go. Farmerbot's not in trouble. I think Farmerbot would probably wreck everything if you let him. I mean, it overmatches everything. Can make dough for French bread. I know, that's what I'm saying. As a bread maker, they'll let me do all kinds of stuff. Protest sign with 44 strength isn't too bad. Okay, Psycho Boy. Yeah, I'm not anywhere near that. I am, depending on buffs, my strength is 28. That's actually pretty good. I'm surprised it's so. Oh, because I think 4 of my armor pieces. I mean, I have 15 strength. Plus, I've got the Secret Service Under Armor, so that's another 4. So that brings it up to 9 or 19. And then I've got 4 pieces with +1 strength. So that is on my armor. So what's that? 23. I don't know where the other 5 comes from. Probably a buff. Probably a food buff or something. Ah, Deathclaw steak. There we go. So 28. Which is pretty good for full health. Feel safe with all these sound wielders? Yeah. I know you made that chocolate, what'd you say? Chocolate zucchini bread, which sounded strange to me. Sounded interesting, though. I like how you all have signs saying down with machines, but are helping a robot. Yes. It's, well, see, now it's covered in blood, so you can't really tell. Just napalmed you. It shouldn't really do, I don't think it does anything. I don't think, not much. Let's see. I got a chameleon leg. So I got that. Let's see what we got here. We've got anything good. Anything good. I don't think I'm going to get lucky 2 streams in a row. That'd be crazy. Ooh, Rad Rumble. Here we go. Yeah, I got nothing good. Rad Rumble. That's not robots, but all right. Rad Rumble. Here we go. Awesome. Yes. Radiation Rumble. All right, let's scrap this stuff here. Hunting rifle, knuckles, baton, shotgun, plasma pistol.
Sure, we take things.
Still seems like I'm carrying a bit more than I would like.
Try not to slip on the sludge
Am I sitting on like a fusion? Fusion. Oh, geez, look at all those fusion cores. No wonder my weight's been creeping up. I'm picking up fusion cores like crazy. And plasma cores. Yeah, I don't want those either. Everything else I'll just store in my thing. All right, that helps. That's like 20 weight right away. Let's see. Can I stick a protest decal on your quad, Tesla? It's gonna be mayhem. We'll see. You know, it always depends on how people go, you know. If you're in an event and you want to tag stuff, it just depends. I mean, if you get one person that pulls out, you know, a heavy, you know, Explodey 2000, it's hard for everyone else to stick for the protest sign. So I will, but that's because I have no choice. At least I don't feel like I have a choice. Mole jerky, what does that do? Well, that's all. Oh, geez. Okay, that's better. Why did I pick up mole rat jerky? Let's see. Special blend. Someone's giving themselves some rads. And Nuka-Colas. There we go. Oh, that's what I got to do. I have unlocked the camouflage. I need to put that on my... I think I have one. Yeah, I should put that on my Chinese stealth armor, too. I've got some of that, too. Got people coming. Slowly but surely. Has a protest sign. That wasn't a protest sign we had a minute ago. That's funny. Do what you want. There's no shame here. You do whatever you want, except don't use a fat man. Please don't use a fat man. But do what you gotta do. Although I don't know, where's everybody? Arno Stark. There's people coming in slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Oh, that's funny. All right. Boom. Yep. Well, at this point, I would say thumbs down. Someone's thumbing down something. There's somebody. Are people... All right, I'm going to start this, I think. Maybe. I don't see anyone coming in. Oh, we're doing the thing. All right, cool. Hear that nuke launcher is fine. Nuke grenades. We're about it, Scott. Like I said, do what you want. Do whatever you want. I don't want to be that person that's telling you what you have to do. I guess if you're having fun, as long as your fun isn't ruining other people's fun, then all right. Doesn't look like people are feeding in at this point. I mean, that's kind of my thing. As long as your fun doesn't hurt other people's fun, do whatever you want. All right. I'm going to run too because I like to. It's like when I actually like running ore, so. Looks like a new bread machine, a new egg is around 100-ish bucks. See, and I would never even think to try new egg, but I guess it makes sense. Just because I'm always used to, I just buy everything from Amazon. The joys of Amazon Prime. It's like if I pay for it, I might as well use it. Fun lately has been PvPing with friends. Oh, that's nice. See, and that's definitely not hurting anybody because you're, you know, everyone. I mean, because PvP, that's the one thing about this game is PvP, unless it turns off accidentally, pacifist mode, it's a consensual thing. So, you know, it's, if that is your thing, that is your thing. I'm only going to do 1/4 of this. There we go. Turn in some more, complete this thing. Oh, we got Snallies already. The nice thing is I'm not tagging anything. I mean, I'm just tagging. I'm definitely not killing anything. There we go. Whoa, okay. Wow, that was some crazy lag. I was rocketing to the moon. Well, if you haven't got your glowing enemy yet, this is the place to do it. Let's see. Yeah, Derek, that doesn't that doesn't make a lot of sense. How you don't need a face mask or anything. You like capturing all the workshops? Oh, okay. Let's see. Brain is simple. Jay's 2 cents. Oh, I like Jay's 2 cents, yes. Radix does miracles. You're working on becoming unkillable. Oh, in PvP, you mean? Or just always? Nothing for me to do here. Everything's just dying. Micro Center, and I don't have a Micro Center because a lot of times the best deals there you actually have to go to the store, and I don't have one close to me. So, because they've got, I mean, I guess was AMD has a new CPU that's that's pretty good. It's a budget one, but you can only get it at a Micro Center, and you actually have to go into the store, which seems pretty exclusive. I did. I died from the big bad wolf. True. Okay. All right. See, sometimes this event can be fun. Sometimes it's not, because everything is just insta dying. AMD is an exclusive store deal. Yeah. Trying. Oh, nice, Scott. Oh, sweetie, welcome, welcome. Fries. There are fries. We don't have them in Utah. I've heard of them. They've been around a while. For some reason, I was thinking they're like a West Coast brand, like California, but I don't know. Since I don't have them here. Yeah, Micro Center looks like a really cool store. I don't think I have one anywhere near me. I mean, I probably have to go 1,000 miles or more to get to one. Fries is done. Okay. Basically limited. Yeah, they're using dies that they couldn't. Yeah, they're using dies that they couldn't because it's the AM4 platform, I think. So it's kind of the last new thing they're doing for AM4 before it just kind of goes away. Just heard they were good. I didn't realize that they were gone, but we never had them here, so. A lot of those places, I mean, there used to be all kinds of electronics places, like Ultimate Electronics, Circuit City, another one. They all just kind of went away. I think Amazon and the internet made things very difficult. I miss the days of being able to go into a place and actually see the stuff before I bought it. Incredible Universe, they weren't around very long, but that was a big, massive place. It was like a gadget person's wet dream. CompUSA, oh, CompUSA, another one, yeah. Radio Shack's kind of like the original. Oh, so it's pretty recent then. Fries, okay. Yeah, Radio Shack's like the original electronic place. Never going into stores. Yeah, people like me, I put them out of business. Well, honestly, the reason I don't go into stores anymore is because when I go there, they don't have anything. They have no stock, you know? It's the same thing like when I go clothes shopping, I'll go to like JCPenney or something, and they have nothing. They'll have like these jeans or whatever. They won't have any pair. I'll want maybe 2 or 3 pairs. They'll have 1 pair in the whole store with my size. So everything, you have to go online to order stuff. And so you get to the point of, well, if I have to go online anyway, why even bother, you know, why waste my time going to the store if they're not even gonna have something I can try on or look at in person? I can just buy it at Amazon. I mean, returning is easy at Amazon, right? If I don't like it, if for any reason, basically, I can just take it to my local Whole Foods, which is a 5-minute drive from my house, and return it, so. And usually they credit you within hours of dropping it off, so. Hate shopping because of that, but order online, need to touch. Well, and I do like to touch stuff, but it's just, it gets frustrating just spending a lot of time driving around, going to stores that are empty, that don't have any merchandise, and they give you their website, so. Oh, really? Oh, that's... Whole Foods Pizza is good. I've never had it. Oh, level up 5 more times. What level am I? 215. Oh, nice. Because this character is a work in progress. I'm still working on, for those that may be curious. I mean, I don't know why you would be, but yeah. The only thing I've maxed out is what rads. Everything else is either level 1 or 2. So yeah, I've got a lot of runway ahead of me for leveling up. I think taking one for the team is the next perk, the next slot I'm going to go after to try and level up. In-store pickup, yeah. Practically made a full set of troubleshooters PA. Oh, that's cool. Tend to buy 4 or 5 of the set. Oh, I do too, Mr. Elpos. It's like if I find t-shirts that I like solid color ones, because I like solid colors. I mean, this is not, but I do like solid color t-shirts. If I find something that I really like, I'll buy like one of every color. Because I tend to just wear the same, you know, maybe different colors, but even then it's usually like blues and greens, maybe some blacks here and there. But I tend to wear just the same stuff every day. Because when I find something that's comfortable, I stick to it. And that's usually my prime consideration when I buy clothes, is how comfortable they are. And it has to be colors I like. You have like 10 black t-shirts, yes. Come with your own tiny Italian to tend the pizzas. Fire, brick oven, pizza maker. Oh, nice. Brick oven. Oh, nice. Big stack of print t-shirts. Yeah, and I don't tend to like print t-shirts, but I have a bunch for some reason. Because I've been having trouble finding solid color shirts that I like, because I go to buy, I'm like, oh, those are great, and I go to that store and they don't sell those anymore. Or the store went out of business or something like that, so. Online is fine, it's just, stuff looks good, and then when you get it feel like like I'm very sensitive to touch, to textures and stuff. So, you know, something will look good, and then I will, you know, I'll get it in my hands and it feels, you know, the fabric is just kind of feels awful, so. That's a lot of work to kill a cricket. T45, yep, so far. You have so many funny print t-shirts. You're like 13. Work trousers, work boots, and Hiva's coat. I don't know what Hiva's is. Is it a typo or is that a brand? 20% cheaper than normal stuff as safety wear, as VAT free. Oh, okay. Woggle. Woggle almost sounds like what I would be drunk. It's like, how would you describe yourself? Well, I woggle. T-shirts need to be only cotton. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, when I run, I use the technical stuff, because having the sweat, it does make a difference. You know, running in a cotton shirt versus running in a tech shirt, it's a lot more comfortable in a tech shirt. But for wear around stuff, I prefer cotton as well. On the PTS? Wait, what's that? Wait. Writes it down. Yes. Was it today, the fix, the fast travel? Oh, sweetie, it's on they're putting out the version of the PTS today, so the fix is there. So I wouldn't expect to see it until the next update, but I haven't even had a chance to test it or anything, but yeah. Only thing you run is late. Let's see, that's all that. Oops, this is free. Look at all this stuff. Assassin's Black Powder, nope. 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 Raider. Yeah, it's all T45 and Raider so far. Now that you said that, I'm noticing, and that's all it is. And let's get rid of some glowing blood, because we probably have a lot. Just got some stuff from All Express. Vacuum tube stuff. Penny for your thought. Seems kind of pricey. I have that on a shirt. That's a good one too. Cave cricket meat. Deathclaw meat's good. Those are 60 glowing blood. Not too much. Think I will cook, I think. I've got a little bit of meat. Rad scorpion kebab. Energy resist. Sure, why not? But that's a lot of diluted stems. Where's my caps are good. Okay, we're still in, we don't have to dump caps or anything. Oh, Ram is doing what? Have fun, Ram. What? Oh, date night. All right, Ram. Enjoy date night. Have fun, you and the missus. Do the date night stuff. Get a pizza. I hear they're good. Let's see. Deathclaw. Oh, that's all the meat I had. All right. I've been picking up meat, but I guess it's just all Deathclaw meat. Let's check our armor because that is a... I mean, look at this. It just... the armor just doesn't... okay, I'm just using up the basic repair kits. Okay. I think my controller's starting to go because the buttons are not as responsive as they once were. Thank you very much, Ram. Have a good one. All right. Let's see here. This is... I keep hoping it was drop connection, but it's not. Oh, what's this? That's Scorched. That's an Angler... Oh, Angler Horde sounds awful. I think we'll do an Angler... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a Defend. All right, Angler Horde sounds terrible, so that's what I'm doing. That sounds brutal, because Anglers seem to be one of those enemies where their elemental damage has been buffed. Your control key is sticking and you don't know where your key puller is. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, so the Anglers are right here. Okay. There's no finding... Oh, holy... Wow. Okay. That's a lot of Anglers. That's a lot of Anglers. That's a lot of Anglers. They're like, normally this guy has good weapons. Wow, one's already died. This guy normally has good weapons. Right now he has a sign. Let's get him. Let's take advantage of his poor judgment. I should say her because that's my character's a female. So, I don't even know which one's the legendary. This is... Okay, yeah, something triggered. Wow. Oh, another one. Look at that, I'm killing... Wow. See, this is how good Thorn Armor is. I'm using this crappy-ass protest sign. And I am still managing to kill them. That's great. You had to get new controllers for... Oh, Flight Simulator. Wore them out. Oh, wore them out. Nice. Justin, welcome. Smoke behind the PC and roll smoke. So they... Wow, okay. This is just... I know where all the Anglers are. Let's see. Is this the legendary one? I don't even know where the... Oh, it's way down there. Probably I'm not anywhere near it, so these are just going to keep spawning. All right. Oh. There we go. Almost there. Nice. All right. Adhesive. Wait, yep. Got my adhesive. Oh, someone got it. Sweet. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Was overweight, couldn't get there. Okay. Nicotine is like adhesive? Is it? All right. That's good to know. Come on, Tent. Yeah, Fallout First is like a drug. 19 adhesive, 47 asbestos. All right, not too much. Plus a bunch of angler stuff. All right, well, I did that one. So what was the other event that I saw and said no to? Oh, it was this one. Real Blast. Legendary's running away. Yes, exactly. Well, and if you don't kill the legendary, the regular ones will just keep spawning, so... If it's out of the area, that could be rough, but nicotine when smoking gets real sticky. I did not know that. Laggy server, laggy controller. Hey, Cirque, welcome, welcome. That is the worst. Although, you know, the last two controllers I replaced, it wasn't because of buttons, it was stick drift. That's usually what happens with the controllers is you get really bad stick drift. Or slight stick drift. Stick drift. Bleh. I shouldn't say really bad because I don't, you know, once it starts, I get rid of the controller and get a new one really quick. Because you can't really play that way. It's like, okay, I'm not touching the controller and my character's spinning around. You can replace the sticks on the, can you? It's probably just as easy to, it's probably as cheap to just replace the controller. With sticks are really good. I just use the Microsoft Xbox controller. It's not a, you know, it's not the Elite one, the $200 one, although I've heard that's really nice. And if this YouTube thing ever takes off, maybe I'll treat myself to that, but for now, I just have to use the regular Xbox controller. Of course, I also have the, the next one up is the, I have the Starfield version. Which is the same thing, it just has a Starfield paint on it, but that's ready to go. Kill the Scorch, kill the robots, kill everything. Well, considering how much use these get, they actually last a really long time. I mean, they put up with a lot of abuse. You know, I am pretty heavy-handed when it comes to this stuff, so they are very durable. I have no complaints about the durability of the Microsoft controllers. I mean, if you have something like that that'll last for thousands of hours, you know, for $60, I mean, it's not like they're super expensive. I'm okay with it.
Requesting immediate user support. Signal strength failure detected. Signal boost procedure.
Wait, oh no, what did I miss here? The 6800? No, Scott, I already had a 4070 when I saw that deal.
Resuming connection process.
So, no. But that is a good deal on the 6800. The 6800 XT is pretty comparable. It's what? Honeybees? What? I've never seen multiple honeybees at this event. What is happening? Is it because there's so many people? That's crazy. You're poor, you have a Power A Xbox controller? Well, and I've never tried the other ones, but I don't know that there's... I mean, the Microsoft controllers are good, but I can't imagine they're the only ones that are... I thought you were a mouse and keyboard guy, but I guess you wouldn't be, right? Because you came from console. Chinese knockoff controller. There's probably, honestly, not a lot of difference between any of them. It may have to do with durability. Oh, safe distance. But since I've started playing 76, I think this is I want to say my third controller. So they last a couple thousand hours, and then usually they start having drift. This one doesn't have any drift, though. 14 USD. Oh, wow. More people spawns. Well, I know more enemies spawn, but I didn't know honeybees would spawn as well. I just know that there's one when you get here. So I did not realize that you could get more honeybees to spawn. I've never ever seen that. There's eight enemies still. That's a lot. You have to replace the controller within a week. Well, I mean, I have a Starfield controller ready to go. All I have to do is take it out of the box and put the batteries in it. Then it's ready to go. I usually will do that when I start to wonder. I mean, I was ready to order another one just to have one ready. And then when they, when they had the Xbox Direct, then it was like a no-brainer. It was like, okay, I'll just get that one. Since I was planning to get one anyway. It costs a little more, but it was like 20 bucks more, I think. I'm good, sweetie. I'm having a good turnout. Like, all these people are joining me with the protest sign. It's awesome. This is so fun. I'm glad I'm glad I decided to go with this. Okay, there's two more enemies. Oh, there's not. It's just lag. All right. I'm good. How are you, sweetie? I saw that you were visiting family. Did I see that? You were going to be gone for a couple days visiting family. Let's see. I know there's this thing right here. Hair trigger. For some reason, I saw that as trigger happy. Keep it as a collectible and sell in a couple years. No, I don't care about that. I'd rather use it. I'm not into that. It's not worth. it's not worth doing that. Maybe it's collectible. Maybe it's not. I don't care. It's not enough. Like if I could sell it in a couple years for, $2,500, that would be another matter. But Heart of the Swamp. We're going to Heart of the Swamp. I got it to use it. Then in 30 years still own it. Well, there's that as well. And that's kind of how I am with collectible stuff, is I would do the same thing. I mean, I've already taken it out of the box. So I've already lowered its value. It's not mint in box anymore. It's mint, but it's not in box. If I was, when I was little, if I had just kept all of my Star Wars action figures in their original packaging instead of playing with them, they would be worth a fortune now. But I did not do that. And I still have them in a box somewhere, but they do not have the original packaging. I do still have all the guns and stuff that came with them. They're all in original and good condition, but that is okay. Here we go. Grafton Monster Wreckage. Like this thing is, oh, someone's hitting it. Ooh, nice. That was nice. Someone was spamming crits. That's all I could say. Fallout Life, welcome, welcome. All right, I need to cure my disease. I need to do a lot of stuff. I need to do inventory management. I need to cure my disease, and I need to reset my sleep. So I'm going to do all of those things. Doing okay-ish, just feeling depressed. Yeah, I get that, sweetie. I'm usually depressed on Saturdays, usually every week. That's my day of like, Saturday is usually my low point. I think because I have, like, doing streams is kind of like a drug at times. And, oh, that's my ally. I'm like, who else is at my camp? If everyone kept them pristine, they'd be worthless. Well, there's that. There's that. Well, and besides, you're going to tell, you know, an 8-year-old, okay, I got you this toy, but you have to keep it in the package and never use it. It's like all the hours and hours of fun that I had with it is worth so much more than money that I could get. So the memories are worth more than any dollars. Friday and Saturdays are your lowest points of the week. Oh. Yeah, usually Saturday is my worst. It's a combination of, because like I said, this stream, it's like there's so much dopamine. And it's like a drug, and then and then especially because it's this stream and then your stream, Mr. Epos' stream after that. So it's just like this constant feel good chemicals in the body. And then I usually don't sleep very well Friday night. So it's a combination of me being tired and then all of that stimulus just being pulled away. And so Saturdays tend to be kind of tough for me to be productive at all. They tend to be just kind of a blah day. So, because I always have like a video. I try to record videos on Saturdays and I end up usually recording on Sundays because Saturdays I just can't. I just don't feel it. So tomorrow will be different though. I mean, if the PTS is up, I don't know if the PTS is up though. I mean, it still wasn't when I went live, so we'll find out later. We had this tiny little plastic toy soldiers like the ones in the Toy Story movie, and we had a whole army of knights and stuff, over 600 figurines. Oh, fun, 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 fun. All right, so I've reset all of that. Let's see, did I put away all my ammo and stuff? I did. And a Scorch just spawned out of thin air. There's a fire axe, but it's not a legendary fire axe. See, Scorch spawn out of the earth. They just kind of spawn out of thin air. See, I have my turrets here pointed that way because the random encounter spot is underneath all that stuff. But apparently, Scorched have other ideas. They like to spawn behind it. Okay. Are there any events besides that? This person's still... Oh, no, that's a different person. I was going to say still in the silo, but that was someone else I saw earlier. So we will pick a daily and do a daily. None of them lasted longer than your brother and I were playing with them. Yeah, we used like rocks and stuff and built whole armies and then used marbles. Oh, fun, fun. I used to do that. I had a bunch of army men, little plastic army men. And I used to do that. I had a big old, it wasn't a sand, like you have that sandbox that kids can play in. We didn't have that. I had just like this big area that was just like topsoil, like dirt. And I used to do that and I would set up battles and stuff. Been dealing with depression all your life, but we'll go. Okay, well, that's good. I hope you're doing okay, though. Y'all got used so much that they either broke or wore down so much you couldn't recognize them. Well, that means that was totally worth it then. Okay, what dailies do I think I have? Queen of the Hunt, which could be kind of interesting. Trying to kill something that, yeah, because these are all tough enemies. So this could be tough, depending on what I find. I would like to chase down random encounters, though. It would be nice to find an Agua. Or maybe get another robot event. Like, what's another... Oh, I guess the next event's not for a while. All right, so we got a bear. Bears tend to be tough, and I think my anti-stagger has worn off. The new weapon in the event. You mean, which one? I mean, out of all the new events, there was 8 new weapons, and I like... Was there 8? I think there was 8 new weapons, or 7? I like all but one of them. The Switchblade is not all that interesting, but I like all the other ones. I think they're great, and the fact that they can be re-rolled is a good... Eventually, he would just die if I just let him keep hitting me. There we go. All that stuff. Wolf and Turtle event. Yes. Yeah, it's all good stuff. I think they did a really nice job with these weapons. What I would actually like to see is for them to give us a new weapon, like a new, Not because all of those weapons are skins of existing things. And I mean, I like the fact that they have special effects and they could be re-rolled, but I would actually like to see a new gun that's not a skin of something, that's an actual new gun. Well, I don't know about it. There's so many melee weapons, but still, I mean, just one new weapon that's like a brand new thing. I think that'd be neat. AFK, all right, Scott. She likes them all. Yes. And I would agree with that. I like them all. I mean, I like the gold paint on the gold paint on the Switchblade. So this is obviously not a cryptid, and obviously doesn't like me. Wolf and Turtle, Toka and Razor, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tesla Clannon or Blowzar? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of requests for anti-material rifle. That would be fun for a sniper. I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't know. There's lots of things. Okay, so there's. Let's see. The closest I can come to this is Dire Chemical. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't have the damn. Wait, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. That's the. I know what that is. That's a medical place. The Bozar. What is the Bozar? Is that a Tesla? What is a Bozar? Fully automatic, hard-hitting sniper rifle. Oh wow. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So so here's the thing. If anybody is interested in doing, if you need Rad Shield, apparently these things are blooming right now, right? Yeah, Strangler Booms are out. So if someone wants to craft Rad Shield, this is a good time to do it. I have not done that quest, so I cannot. I wouldn't use it anyway. It was a New Vegas weapon. Okay, that's the thing. New Vegas, oops, that's not where I want to go. New Vegas had so many, like such a wide variety of weapons and a lot of good ones. And it actually made, like that game actually made it hard to decide what to use a lot of times because there were so many weapons that were not only good, but really satisfying and fun to use. And I think this game has a lot of weapons, but not really. I mean, it seems like it has a lot, but it really doesn't. We could definitely use it with some more variety and also some balancing. There are definitely weapons that could use a tune-up to make them. Let's see, where do I need to go? Oh, I'm going to the wrong. Okay, I'm stupid. I need to go. I need to go to the medical place. I should have gone to the. Okay, number one. Okay, I screwed this up a number of ways. Number one, I should have picked up the dam as a location. Like that's number one. That's something I should have done. And then I want to go up the hills up that way to go to the medical supply over this way to the medical supply place. So first of all, let's pick this up. Hello. Whoops, somebody killed him. Crevasse Dam. All right, there we go. Don't worry about me. I'm just passing through. What is that? Blood Eagles? We don't care. The Gunrunner Arsenal. Yes, that did add a lot of stuff. Well, and also money. That was one of the things about New Vegas that I would say I don't like is how easy it is to get caps. I mean, with Fallout 3, there was definitely a shortage and it felt like, you know, getting caps was a big deal. Finding a vendor that had any caps for you was a big deal. So even if you found that on the last stream, I'm going to check him just in case. I don't know if I know that plan on this character. So let's see if I do. Oh, I don't. Look at that. All right, we'll get those. We'll learn those. And I think there was just an overabundance of gold, of caps in that game in New Vegas. They made it too easy to get rich. So, grab ass dam. Yes, I did. If that's what you heard, that's what I said. Caps, NCR dollars, Legion monies, they were all so abundant. Yeah. And I'm not a fan of, I mean, that's one of the things I think this game has kind of done a little too much is it's made an abundance of things. Oh, there's a Deathclaw. Again, not a cryptid that I'm looking for. But, what are these? Are these, oh, those are settler people. All right. Only needed 10 luck. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, if you had 10 luck, you could just sit at a casino and just get crazy rich. You could play like the worst blackjack strategy ever. You know, hit 19 and you'd still get 21. And yeah, it was, look at that. We could do this. It's a good thing that people with protest signs are here to save the settlers. Okay. Wait, what are we still shooting at? Oh, raiders, and I don't want to get in the middle of that. You guys want to fight? You go ahead. All right, so let's go to the Thunder Mountain is the next stop. You could easily max out your 20k caps. You could win in a casino and get kicked out. Yeah. Oh, Wendigo. Wait, is this it? Oh, maybe this is the one. Is this my cryptid? Did I get the wrong thing? Because the Wendigo. Okay, that's weird. You need 2 mole miners? Oh, for the weekly? No, this isn't my, okay, this isn't my, yeah, there's no option to do the thing. Yep. So I still have to, okay, interesting. Back to Thunder Mountain. Mole miners are pretty abundant, Scott. It should be not a problem. Yeah, lately, this season's been different. I've tried doing all the weeklies on Tuesday, like as much as I can possibly do. Because of the boost. So I pop the score boost and then I do all the weeklies except for the one that says do, you know, 3 dailies. And so then the rest of the week, oh, Motiva, let's see.
Attention, citizens.
Hang on.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Okay, so what it wanted me to,
Exit the area at
okay,
your
wait a
own
minute.
convenience. Thank you.
I think the quest got broken because it wanted me to extract the tissue sample, but it didn't give me the option to extract the tissue sample. I think having that Wendigo pop up where it did screwed up the thing, so I can't actually complete this quest. Unless I mean, if I can find that body again, let's, oh, I didn't pick up that location. Screw it. Okay, where's our nuke? Over here? Let's just go there. Yeah, I don't think that was my Wendigo, but I think having it pop up screwed up the quest. If you played smart, you did 19.5 at blackjack, and then yeah, it resets tomorrow for me. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I think that was a stray Wendigo. It wasn't my Wendigo, and killing it just kind of messed me up. I think that's what happened because it didn't give me an option to extract the tissue sample. So I think my cryptid was actually at the next stop, but then it went away, and yeah, I've never quite encountered that before. Not a big deal. It was just a thing to do. All right, so we've got, I'll just take off Queen of the Hunt. Daily, Queen of the Hunt. Because then it will reset, I think, to like 3 things tomorrow. Automated record. I don't remember what that's, oh. No, I don't remember where that's from. Scorched beast steak, gulper stuffed foot. That's good strength. All right. Glowing meat steak. So much glowing meat steak. Angler meat. I should probably cook that because I think that's extra AP, although AP is not a big deal. Now, I think the shards will be tough when they come because I don't know if they will take bleed damage. Maybe they will. We'll find out. How much time do we have on this death from above? And am I at the right spot? Yeah, this is the only, yeah, that's the only nuke zone. I'm at the right spot. All right. Death from above. So does anyone know, I'm just wondering, anybody who's not actually in the, has there been any news out of Bethesda for the PTS? If it actually came out or if they, let's see, how much time do we have? 14 seconds. I was going to check, but I'm not going to check. Just kind of curious if it, because sometimes when it's, because it was later than they said it was going to be. And so sometimes when that happens, they end up just saying, oh, we ran into a problem. It'll be tomorrow or Monday or whatever. Just kind of curious if there's any news out of Bethesda on that thing. Because I'm kind of curious what they want us to see in the patch notes. Because the last PTS, they didn't let us import our characters. Yeah, this is going to take a minute. They had us, basically we had no characters. Okay, this is doing nothing. Come on. It's not even, is that lag? 35. It should be doing something. It's doing nothing. Said 12. She did say 12. Well, she said 12 p.m. Eastern, and you know, a lot of times they say that they mean Pacific, so it could have been that it was just they had the wrong time zone listed. I don't know. Because it wasn't out. It wasn't out when they said it was supposed to be, and it wasn't out when I went live. So I'm just kind of wondering if it's out. It went out at all. Because sometimes it does get delayed. It doesn't go how they think, when they expect, and so they end up pushing it till like the next day. That's what happened the last PTS. It was supposed to come out one afternoon. It didn't, and then they end up releasing it early the next morning. So Path to Enlightenment. Okay, well. Oh, look at its rubber banding. Like its health, it goes. Okay, the health bar is. Yeah, that's. Okay. That makes it tough if the health bar is. If it just goes back up. 5 damage, 4. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a swing speed, like a swing speed shovel or a swing speed sign. I think it would be awesome if we get a level 50 sign and we could put legendary effects on them. That'd be so much fun. I just have this thing for ridiculous weapons that are just fun and silly and effective. I mean, right now this is fun and silly, but it's as a weapon, it's terrible. But that was a 3-star something or other. I think this misses a lot. It feels like it just kind of passes right through him, like he's not even there. Whack. Whack a mole miner. Oh, who was it that said they needed mole miners? You should be able to get them now. I'm assuming you got your mole miners. It was Scott, right? Yeah, it was Scott. I'm assuming you got your mole miners now. Oh, that's bright. Ah, the stagger. I wish that bonus was, yeah, I wish it wasn't just a once a day thing. Look at all the legendaries. That's one thing I will say with all the people doing all these events. We're getting high attendance at events, which means maximum spawn, so that's good. Okay, I'm trying to get to you, but the stagger on this guy is, there we go. 6 damage. Oh, someone's in trouble. Someone's dead. No, he's dead. All right. I was gonna try. Storm here, lights flickering. Uh-oh. You do love some fun and goofy weapons as well. Thank you very much, Gassy. And happy belated birthday for those that, don't know, it was Gassy's birthday yesterday. He did a brief birthday stream. So if you didn't wish him happy birthday, do it now or else. He turned, what, he's 75, I think, something like that. He looks really good for 75, I want to say. Oh, only 72, sorry. Sorry I aged you. But he looks really good, so you don't know there's a portrait of him up in his attic that ages, while he stays looking eternally youthful. Look at that, I have the nicest chat, I gotta say. My chat is the nicest people. Someone's going nuclear here. How did I know? I would like to get in on that. I would love to have one of those. That some Dorian Gray action. Just don't look at the painting. Oh, that was a good book. If you've never read that book, that is a good book. Oh, okay. Now we got Nuker, so that's less than awesome. Kill the Titan. And acids, wow. No official update. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Mr. Upos, thanks. That's crazy. I've never seen the movie. I've only read the book. It's a good book, though. Ah, okay, I'm stuck. This Better than a cask of Amontillado? I don't know what that is. Robert Robinson. This is what Lady Van said at 3:27. Did I say 12? What I really meant to say was a vague sometime this afternoon. We've hit a few snags uploading. Okay. Well, if it isn't uploaded by now, I'm guessing that it won't be until either tomorrow or after the weekend. That's usually what they do, because they usually hit a time in the afternoon where they just, if it doesn't go up, they just don't put it up. So thank you very much for checking, everybody. I appreciate that. It means I didn't miss anything, which is okay. I'm just like, quit doing stuff on Fridays. I'm busy on Friday. I can't look at the PTS. I got this stream and the next one. All right, lots of good stuff. Edgar Allan, no, that was, I don't think that was Edgar Allan Poe. Let's see here. Who wrote that? I don't think it was, that doesn't sound right. Monday's your best bet. I mean, they don't tend to do stuff on the weekend, so I don't know, but they seemed, all I can say is they seemed very eager for us to get our hands on the PTS, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was tomorrow. But, and Monday wouldn't either. I mean, honestly, nothing will surprise me one way or the other. But it would be nice if it was tomorrow, because I'd like to have the weekend to be able to dig into it, but yeah, Monday. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Monday right before I go live. And then you know, honestly, I wouldn't think they'd want to have it too close to the update, the actual update, the patch on Tuesday. So it would not surprise me if they get it out tomorrow or even later today. I don't know. Cask of Pow. Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde. Thank you, Monkey. That does sound right. Oscar Wilde. We'll go relax a bit. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Poe, not Pow. I knew what you meant, Monkey. All right. Goodbye. There we go. Grand finale. Don't want it. Don't need it. What's my weight at? 340. Okay, wait a minute. Did I? Oh, I didn't scrap. That's why. I'm like, how is my weight so high? Because of all this stuff. Edgar Allan Poe sounds like a good wrestler. That does sound like a good wrestler name, Monkey. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, that's awesome.
How can I make your
That is a great wrestler name. You know, usually people talk about, you know, that would be a good band name, but that would be a good wrestler name. Or good, you know, classic Caleb. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks to you. Thanks to everyone for watching my stuff. I couldn't do it without viewers. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Oh, what's that? Distant Thunder. There's a Distant Thunder. Oh, there's this. Oh, wait, I got to do this. Path to Enlightenment. Then we will do Distant Thunder. Maybe. That usually stays up for a bit. Hans Christian Andersen is the ancestor of Arn Anderson. Thanks for not wasting our time. Well, that is one of my goals. I do try to make to not waste people's time. I spend a lot of effort in that department, to be honest. Nobody likes clickbait. Views that piss off people aren't worth a lot. In fact, they're negative. They have a negative value. All right. No, I mean, my thoughts on videos is like all on the channel. It's always been, what do I want to watch? Because I never know what other people are going to like. So I just go, well, if I make stuff that I like, probably somebody else will too. And so I only make stuff that I would watch. That's kind of been the rule I've lived by the whole time, is make something that you would want to watch. All right, how much this stuff do I have? 13. Oh, that's enough. We only need 12. All right. That'll get it done. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Here's how I do things, but first, here's the detailed life history of this thing. Exactly. Yeah, well, there's that. Well, the reason I don't do stuff like that, I mean, those videos are fine. And I've watched plenty of them. But, number one, I don't, like, so if you give a detailed life history of something, you have to really know it. And I don't necessarily know the life history of something, or I don't, so I don't try to get too deep into the weeds. You know, so if anybody has watched Angry Turtles, like the stuff that he used to do when he first did his channel, he would do the weapon comparisons, or he would do perk card, you know, stuff. And he would go into the health bar, the detailed stuff, which is really interesting. But I just never wanted to go that deep into the weeds. I wanted to basically do stuff, like if I do a weapon video, my goal is always to just approach it, well, how does it feel, right? Like if you're using it, because it doesn't really matter as if this particular weapon does one more damage than that weapon, you're not going to notice the difference, right? They're both going to kill on the same thing. And so that's kind of my approach to when I do stuff, is kind of just more of a, wow, okay, that is some serious rubber banding right there. Wow. Okay, let's go do this. Distant Thunder. Hey, Jules, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. And have I mentioned how much I like my channel members? They are great. I do appreciate your support. Camelworks does amazing iceberg videos on topics in the Elder Scrolls world. Oh, okay. Unless it's a protest sign, then do it. Then don't do squat. Well, and that happens sometimes. I mean, there's been quite a few videos I've done or started to do and didn't actually. They never made the channel because either it wasn't like there wasn't enough there to make it into a video, or things didn't work. In fact, I'll give an example of something. Sometimes things don't work how I think they work. And I'll give you an example of a video I actually spent a lot of time on recently that never made the channel because I never finished the video because it didn't work the way I thought. And that was about stagger. Because as a melee player, you do get staggered a lot. Everything in this game staggers you like crazy. And if you use pneumatic, it's really nice, right? Like pneumatic actually does reduce the magnitude of the stagger. It makes them so they're not as strong, you recover quicker. But you still get staggered and you still notice it, right? And there's just not enough there that I'm gonna make a video on that. Like it's one mod on one armor piece and it's just not enough for like a whole video. And then by pure accident, I put Joey in my camp just because I was curious about Joey. I thought it'd be fun to have a comedian in my score camp. And I talked to him and he has an effect where he reduces stagger. And when you combine that with pneumatic, it's a blip. Like the biggest enemy's blip is basically the stagger is just like a blip and it goes away quickly. Little enemies don't stagger you at all. And I thought, oh, this is awesome. And it lasts an hour. So I actually started recording and I got about halfway through the video and I went to talk to my ally. And of course I couldn't, he wouldn't give me the buff because there's a 24-hour cooldown, which I didn't know. Right? Like I didn't know that was that there was a cooldown on the thing because I've never used buffs from allies before. So I had no idea. And I didn't find out until I was halfway through with the video. I mean, I wrote the description, I had the thumbnail, I had the whole video planned out, and it was a tough one to plan. So I had figuring out, I just put a lot of time into it. And then I found out, okay, this is bullshit. It's not a thing. Like this thing that I thought was a thing really isn't. Because a buff that you can only use once every 24 hours and it only lasts an hour isn't super useful. So I just shit can the whole video. And that happens sometimes. Kanaloa? Did I say that right? Kanaloa Jones, aloha. Welcome, welcome. One of the few YouTubers who do demonstrate the like sub. Yes, I do try to do because everyone does meta. And I get a kick out of doing stuff that's not meta. Plus, if you only do meta, you run out of material really quickly. That's another thing, right? Like that's one of the reasons I do non-meta is because there's not a whole lot of, you just run out of stuff. And so I just explore other things, but it actually started, I never planned to do those kinds of videos, to be honest. Could be on the low level character later. Oh, nice. Low level characters are the best. They give you more to work for. When I originally started the channel, I mean, the vision in my head. I mean, for those that don't know, I started with this. Everything is, well, that's the thing. It's like if you're on YouTube, and it doesn't matter if it's 76 or anything else, it's really difficult to do something that other people. I mean, everything's been done, right? I mean, you can inject your own personality into it, but everything's been done in one way or another. And so it's really hard to come up with, like, if you worry about, has it been done before, you're in trouble. Like, because you won't do anything. You can't worry if it's been done before, because it has. For the builds you started. Oh, nice. I'm glad. I mean, I get a lot of nice comments for things, and the comments where people say this inspired me to, the ones that say this inspired me to start a new character, those are the ones, because that means I gave someone an idea that added more life to them for the game, and those are the most gratifying kind of comments. But my original, I mean, honestly, the channel, the way it looks now is much different than what I envisioned in my head when I started it. Because for those that weren't there at the beginning, I started this channel doing the RNG playthrough. And by the way, another aside to that, I think at some point I'm going to do another one of those for the stream. I think I'm going to do another RNG playthrough for the stream, because I don't know. It popped into my head and it sounds really fun. And I think it'd be fun to do it as a live thing, because I didn't do it as a live thing back then. I did it as edited content. But anyway, that's what I was going to do, is just play through videos because I always have challenges that I want to do. And that was what I was going to do for the channel, was just play through videos, nothing else. And then at one point I got a pipe gun, a drop. It was an Aristocrats. I still remember what I got. It was while I was playing, just a random drop. It was Aristocrats, VATS crits do 50% more damage, reduced AP cost pipe gun. And I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. It's a pipe gun. Normally I would just trash it, but I'm like, that's kind of an interesting role. I think I'll play with it for a bit. And that was it. And then it popped into my head of, maybe I should make a video on it. I wasn't planning to do those kind of videos, but maybe I'll do a video on this weapon just for fun. And I didn't know what to do, because I had people that I watch, like Zmore, Dad Plays Stuff. For those that you don't know him, he used to do a lot of Fallout videos. And so he had this route in his head, or he had this route that he did in his videos, this regular route where he tested out weapons. And I didn't want to do that because he did that. And it was someone I was familiar with. It's like, well, I don't want to do the same thing someone else is doing. And I couldn't figure out what to do. And I thought, I know, I'll kill Earl with it. I'll do a Colossal Problem. I'll solo Colossal Problem with it. And that video actually at the time did better than any of my other videos. Oh, we have Senses Violence. Awesome. And so that was just like a one-off video. And then another one I did, I think the next one I did that was a one-off that was outside the series, because that series that I did, the RNG, I think I did over 60 episodes. There was like 60 parts to it. So it was a lot of videos. And I was doing those like every day for the first 3 weeks of the channel. I was putting out a video every single day, like 45-minute video, just to have content on the channel. And then at one point, but because of the RNG character, I ended up getting perks that I didn't select. That was the RNG part. The perks were picked at random. And so I ended up with this legendary perk of Far-Flung Fireworks. And while using, I'm like, this might be a good perk. I don't know. So I ended up doing a video on that perk, just testing it out to see if it was any good. I don't think it's great. That was kind of my conclusion. But so then I started just doing one-off videos here and there. I do an Earl video, or I do a perk test video, or whatever. I just throw them in. But mainly what I was doing was the playthrough videos. But the channel growth actually came from the other stuff, like those a 10-minute video on a weapon, or a 10-minute video on a perk, or something else. That's what really grew the channel. And those are fun to do. And the playthrough videos, I decided they were more fun to do on the live stream than edited. And, that's kind of where we are now. But my original vision was just playthrough videos, nothing else. So anyway, done the whole stream with no melee setup at all. Oh, nice, Scott. Was that intentional, or was that, you just realized it? Where's the robot over there? All right. I think I see the, over that direction, really far, I think I see the lemonade thing over there. Been hitting and giving them help. Healing enemies. Uh-oh, Scott. Uh-oh, what happened to Scott? No. Okay, there's your loot bag. I didn't think you could drop a loot bag in an event. I guess these kind of events are different. Negative damage, yes. Oh, it's the unfriendly fire perk, where you equip it and you heal your enemies with fire. Oh, that'd be a fun. That would be such a fun perk if you could troll people with that. The unfriendly fire perk. There's some floaters. Watch out for them. They'll wreck you. Oh, fog crawler. Wow, we're getting such a variety of stuff. Guided meditation. Well, that one failed before. Probably because it's not a super interesting event. I mean, that is basically a stand in one spot and kill things. Abominable. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. I like this guy. This is probably one of my favorite NPCs is the census taker because look how dedicated he is. His legs don't work. His legs don't work and yet he's still doing his job. I love it. If you need ghouls, yep. I don't need ghouls. I'm good. Oh, that went down. Yeah, early on in the channel, I was very lucky the way I started my channel because I had number one, I had a lot of practice just talking into a mic just from between Mr. Epos's stream and Zmor's stream. Dad plays stuff because he used to stream Fallout 76. I mean, he doesn't do it anymore. I don't think he plays it anymore. But he used to stream Fallout 76 once a week, and I was on his stream as well. And that was before I even started mine. And so I got a lot of practice starting that. But I also got a lot of, like Zmor especially, he gave me a lot of advice when it came to editing and stuff. And he actually looked at some of my early stuff, you know, when I was like practicing recording before I released. And so Zmor actually helped me a lot, just giving me good advice on editing. And those were really fun streams, Scott. I agree. He gave me a lot of good advice on editing, stuff I still use today, actually, still advice that I still use, and also on thumbnails, also advice that I still use. So I got a lot of good advice from here. Yeah, after this event, we'll pop over. We've got like 45 seconds left. After this event will come up, Vladimir, and then I had Mr. Epos who promoted. I mean, to be honest, Mr. Epos he's promoted my channel. I do too, Bubba. I miss them. Mr. Epos has done more promotion of my channel than I have done, I would say. I have so many subscribers just because of him, because of all the promotion he's done. He promoted me during his streams. He posted my links. Like I was on his streams because they were fun. I was never on his streams to pick up viewers. But I always picked up subscribers after doing his streams because he was always promoting my stuff. So, and I know Bubba has too, a lot. She's always been a cheerleader, but she's also, you know, she always retweets my tweets and always, you know, so I've had a lot of, you miss Tim being Tim? Yes? So yeah, I was very lucky when I started my channel. I had a lot of help from people. And so I started at a much kind of a higher point than I think someone who was starting from actual zero. I mean, I did start from zero, but I always felt like I had a big head start because I had a lot of people kind of in my corner helping me out. So I got very lucky. Dad plays stuff so great. You're still subbed. He doesn't get much traffic on his new content. He streams on Twitch. He decided to play games that he likes to play. You know, he didn't want to play because he did get burned out on 76, which I totally understand. I mean, it's an easy game to get burned out on, especially if you're playing it all the time. And it was hard. When you build your channel on one game, it's really hard to break into another game because even if it's a similar game, it's just difficult because people are there for that and they want specific things from you. You know, he did specific videos and that's why they were subbed. And so yeah, it can be tough and it's a trap. I feel it a little bit. For me, I tend to have a one-track kind of obsessive mind when it comes to things, so it's easier for me. I'm not really a variety gamer, although when Starfield comes around, I plan to be on doing that. In addition to this, I plan to do Starfield as well. So hopefully that'll be enough for people.
And remember,
Mr. 3 is like a channel food buff.
Donations make this spiritual
Okay.
journey possible. You ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale.
Well, I mean, the reason he went to Twitch is he likes the feature. There's a lot of stuff you can do for your viewers on Twitch that you can't do on YouTube. And the stuff he likes that he wanted to do, YouTube doesn't necessarily have those features. So that was, I think, his main motivation for going to Twitch. So breaking out of initiation established base is definitely, oh, it definitely is. Because people are, you know, it's like if you want, okay, come on, give me this. I want to try and repair it, but I can't. I can't get at. Did I get it? I tried repairing it. Okay, hang on. I think I got it. I'm not sure. Yes. NMS. You know, I mentioned earlier. I tried No Man's Sky. It's not for me. The next space game I try is going to be Starfield. So. Well, and I know it's like if you want to be a variety gamer to start out, that's a really hard thing to do. I mean, because people tend to like their games, and you know, just because people like Fallout 76 doesn't mean they're gonna like, you know, Spider-Man or they're gonna like No Man's Sky or anything else. And so it's really hard to grow an audience playing multiple games. You really do have to niche. The problem is, if you want to eventually go on to something else, well, your audience is there because you made videos on that game. And even if they like you, they still have to like the game, you know, whatever the game you're doing. I'll try to get to you, Scott. I will try. I'm trying. I didn't get there in time. Sorry, Scott. I tried. Let's see here. Okay. This isn't going well. Let's see here. Let's see. Bunch of channels that do building and shipbuilding. Okay. You probably dig out. Monkey, I actually played Outer Worlds. I didn't play it on the channel, but towards last season, because it lasted forever, I was feeling a little bit of the burn on this game because the season was lasting forever and there was nothing. I mean, they started it on what is it? The mutated events, but we were only getting them every other week, and so it was just it was not a good season, to be honest. And so I started playing the Outer Worlds, and I played most of the way through it just because it was fun, but I didn't do anything with it on the channel. Outer Worlds it's really good. Well, what's funny is, so the reason I started, because I remember seeing it on because I do have Game Pass, PC Game Pass, and I knew it was on there, but I kind of just forgot. But then Gassy started streaming it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that game. So I decided to download it and try it. I mean, that was because his stream kind of reminded me that I had that game available to me. I just had to install it. So that was why. Anybody wants to do a expedition? Zimaramu has and she is Landy. Landy is the name. She's got an expedition. If anyone wants to do that. Let's see here. I hope your storm passes too, Bubba. Would you say streaming other Bethesda games is easier if you already stream one of those, or does it not make much of it? So, Jules, that's weird. So, I went through this period, like my channel did really well at first. Like I went from 0 to 400 subs in about a little over 2 months. And then it was like somebody just turned the tap off and I stopped getting subscribers. And I didn't really understand. So I decided to learn YouTube a bit. And so I spent a lot of time watching a lot of YouTube channels that are based on building a YouTube channel. And one of them talked about, niches. Recommended for gaming channels to pick a niche. Not only maybe a specific game, but even within the game. Like maybe some, like only do build videos or only do, whatever. But it said, even if you have like a channel that kills it with, what was the example they used? They used, what's that Lego looking game? The popular one, the one that you can build stuff. What's that game called? Jeez. The blocky looking Lego game. What is that? It's not Lego, but it's Minecraft. So even if you had like a Minecraft, like the most popular Minecraft channel in the world, if you switched over to Minecraft 2, you would still lose viewers. That's what they talked about. It's basically saying it doesn't matter how you will, when you switch games, you will always lose some viewers, even if it's similar. And I noticed that. So when I did my first playthrough, after RNG was over, I switched over to Fallout 4, which I thought, well, that's so close to this game. I lost viewers. I mean, the Fallout 4 videos did so much worse than Fallout 76 videos. And I thought, well, it's not that much different. But yeah, I mean, even that, it's so similar. But yeah, so even breaking away a little bit is is difficult. So, but obviously 76 won't last forever, but I think it will last longer than a lot of people think. Just because they've got to have some Fallout going, and Fallout 5 is a long ways away. So I think this will last a while. So an experienced streamer on 76 gave his advice: if you want to grow fast, have loyal, supportive community, play just one game. That's very good advice, Vlad, and I would echo that. I started doing like the Fallout 4 videos. I was doing them because originally when I did my first playthrough series, when I did RNG, I actually had a strategy going in. My strategy was a video every day for the first 3 weeks. And the reason I did a video every day is because otherwise you come to my channel as a new channel and there's only one video there. So I was trying to get a channel, like I had a bunch of videos. I wanted to have a chunk of content. But I also realized that a 45-minute video every day is a good way to burn out your viewers, because if people get behind, like if it's a series and they get behind because they don't have a time or whatever, they may just give up because they just look and they won't be able to catch up ever. And so after I did after I hit the 3-week mark, I went to every other day. And then eventually I went to like just 3 days a week, like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something. I don't remember exactly, but eventually I went to just like 3 days a week because I figured that was reasonable. Most of the videos were between 30 and 45 minutes, and I figured that was reasonable for people to keep up if they wanted to.
See yourself as others see you.
At the end of the day, you have to enjoy the game. Oh, that's true. That's the thing. It's like, hey, Necrosis, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it at all.
You may
I know you are way ahead of me.
perspective on
Anyway, so when I did the Fallout 4 videos, my original plan was to do the same kind of thing, like 3 days a week maybe, or two or 3 days a week. And when I saw the first one and how poorly it did, I went, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And so at that point, I made the decision to do them once a week. Because even if they did, because I still wanted to do them, but I didn't want them, if they did poorly, I didn't want them to hurt the channel. Because that can happen as well. Like if you get to the point where, you know, these videos underperform, then your next video, even if it's unrelated, the algorithm's not going to recommend it. And so I tried to limit how much of that I was going to do. And then at some point I wasn't enjoying it. Like the views weren't there, so it wasn't really registering for people anyway. Like the views kept getting worse and worse, and it wasn't really resonating with me either. There was problems with the playthrough. It wasn't working out like I wanted. And so I actually ended that series earlier than I anticipated. And at that point, I also decided that for the foreseeable future, it was going to be Fallout 76 only. So anti-armor, faster fire rate. Anybody need a 2-star 10mm pistol? That's a nice one. Anyway, let's see here. At the end of the day, let's see. Anyone watching Major Slack? I don't know him. I'm not familiar. He manages to jump games, but he's got the same formula with everyone making builds. Well, that's the thing. So like you can do multiple games. Like if your niche is something, because the niche doesn't have to be a game. It can be like a specific type of challenge you do. And then you can have multiple games, but you have to do the same kind of thing for all the different games. So it's still a niche, but it's a different kind of thing. And if it's done well, you can do multiple games. Large channels have second channels. Well, that can be one reason why. Or you can have, like, say Mini a True Nerd, he actually does different games every day, but his channel blew up based on, I think it was a Kill Everything run and a Fallout New Vegas Kill Everything run. But he does all kinds of games. But if you look, certain games get a lot, like his Fallout games do way better than any of his other games. So, and if it underperforms, he's not afraid to end a series early. If it's underperforming, he will end a series early, and other people will do. And seeing that, like I remember seeing that when the Fallout 4 series I was doing wasn't going very well. And I'm watching, and it's funny, like a couple of other channels I was watching, had series that they like Mini True Nerd ended a series because it wasn't doing well, and I went, really? People can just end a series? You don't have to like complete the main quest or whatever. You can just go, this isn't doing very well, I'm just going to end it. And I saw somebody on Twitter do the same thing, another content creator do the same thing, saying, well, based on how this series of videos has been performing, it looks like the interest just isn't there, so I'm just going to end this series. And I went, people can do that. And it never even occurred to me. And that's when I decided, you know what, I can just end this Fallout 4 series. It's not doing well, and I'm not enjoying it really. It's not resonating with viewers. It's not resonating with me. I don't have to keep doing it. I can just stop it. And that's what I did. So, but at the same time, like, yes, I don't want it to sound like I only do stuff to get views. I mean, I'm only going to do stuff. Like, here's the thing, like there's this, like a Venn diagram, stuff I enjoy and stuff that other people enjoy watching. That's what so where that intersection is, that's my goal. So I'm never going to do something for the sole purpose of, oh, I think people are going to like this if I don't like it. Like if it's something I don't like, I have no interest. That's why I don't do Atom Shop videos. Atom Shop videos are great, and I know a lot of people watch them. They're not something I'm interested in, and so I'm not going to do them, even though I know it's easy views. I mean, Atom Shop videos that's an easy view to get, and I'm just not going to do it because it's not something I would watch. So only 4 videos you could watch were camp videos. Yeah. Kev Do It has a Psychopath. Ooh, Psychopath Run. There you go. Major Slacks, Far Cry 2, Infamous Gameplay. Nice. There are so many good content creators out there. So many that have such cool ideas. And some of them are really, and sometimes some people have good ideas, they just aren't good at executing, but there's a lot of really good content creators out there. Most of the car guys you follow have second channels. A lot of them, like one of the car channels I watch, the Fast Lane, I think is what it is. They've got a truck channel, a car channel, off-road channel. They've got several different ones, which makes sense. Like if you're going to do, depending on what you're doing. And Starfield, my idea, like I really want to be able to do Starfield videos on this channel. I don't want to do another channel. I don't want to have 2 channels, but we'll have to see what Starfield is. Like I haven't played the game, so I don't have any ideas on a video, but I do want to do Starfield as well as 76. I like 76. I don't plan to not play 76, but I would like to do Starfield as well. So, well, yes, Caleb. I mean, the biggest thing about that is, so if I make a video and like, even if I have a great time doing it, and sometimes I do, sometimes they're really fun to make, sometimes they're not. Like the experimentation and getting the idea gelled is the fun part. And sometimes the idea is just kind of the result of, or the video is the result of that. If nobody watches it, then it's like, well, I didn't need to make the video. I could have just had the experience. And if nobody's going to watch it, then there's no point in making a video. I may still do the thing, but I'm not going to turn it into a video. That kind of thing, but you don't know. I mean, like for example, I know that like if I do a weapon video, I do a lot of weapon videos, right? If I do a gun video, it does way better, and it's crazy how much different. Like melee weapons, like people like guns, melee weapons don't tend to do very well. Those kind of videos, and so I don't see me doing very many of them going forward for the most part, unless there's some new weapon. Like if it's a chainsaw, because people want melee weapons that they can use for an all-purpose. They want to have their all-purpose build, grab a chainsaw and use it. They don't want to have a knife because they have to do a build for a knife. And people like guns because that's kind of the meta for things. Let's see here. Let's see. It's how you ended with AC Valhalla at the end. You only focus on the main story and ignored everything else. It wore you out. That's the thing. And if you're not enjoying it, I mean, if I'm not enjoying it, I won't do it. Sure. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't do a lot of like tips videos, because I've done, those are a lot of work, and historically they don't get a lot of views. And they're not super fun to make. I mean, I did a tips for noobs video. I did a couple of those, and the idea is like, oh, this is a good idea. But then doing the video is a giant pain in the ass and honestly not that much fun. And so if it doesn't get that many views, it's like, okay, I'm doing a lot of work. I don't seem to be really doing anybody any good. Not that many people are watching it. So it would have to be a really brilliant idea for me to do another one of those kind of things. So, well, and that's the thing. I mean, smaller is good too. You're starting a protest against a neighborhood nuisance. It's a big bat. Bring your Gauss minigun. A lot of people are looking forward to Starfield, even the fights. Yeah, I think Starfield is the the thing about Starfield is it's going to be tough for me because everyone's going to be doing Starfield videos. So for me, it's going to be like, you know, I would like to do Starfield videos, but at the same time, it might be hard to get noticed. I don't know. There's a billiards rack on the ceiling fan in the rusty pick. How many times have you not seen that before? Starfield will be the little brother to Star Citizen. I don't know. I have no idea, Justin. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, Starfield, I know it's highly anticipated and it has a potential to be huge, especially since it's going to be on Game Pass day one. So a lot of people are going to have it in their hands right away. So waiting on Starfield for 20 years. Yeah, Starfield's been a lot of people have been waiting on it a long time. So let's see. Heavy combat, right leg, all kinds of stuff here. Feel like I'm just rambling a lot here. Talking. This was not what I expected. Let's see here. We probably have legendary stuff to turn in. God, anti-armor, faster fire rate. I can't put that in the script machine. That's too good. Wow. Well, if that was something else. Furious light. I got a couple light machine guns. Neither one of them is great. All right, that is better. We'll save that 10 mil. Someone might want it. Someday someone will be going, I'm starting a 10 mil build. And I'll be like, hey, I have this 10 mil pistol you can have. There we go. Nice. I hope so, Jules. I mean, it's been an interesting journey for me. I mean, basically, I started a YouTube channel and I had I didn't do any research. Like, I didn't go, okay, how do I grow a channel? Because I wasn't, like, early on for me, my focus was, well, honestly, the first thing that was for me was getting used to the sound of my own voice. That was the first hurdle to a YouTube channel. Is I spent months recording. Just when I would play, I would record for a bit, and then I would. Is it going? Oh, it's not going yet. But yeah, I'll get there. So yeah, I spent probably a couple of months recording myself. Vampire's Power Fist. Ooh, anyone want a Vampire's Power Fist? I'm good. I don't need anything on this character, I don't think. And yeah, so I spent probably a couple of months off and on just recording. I mean, it was a combination of getting used to hearing myself, learning how to talk, and also getting the sound, getting the sound right, so that you could hear me talk, you could hear the game, you couldn't hear the controller too much. I mean, because that's the thing about the Xbox controller, it's really loud, and so trying to filter that sound out was a lot of work. Hello, Jules. And so I just spent a couple of months doing that before I even did anything really serious. And then once I did that, then it was advice on, editing and stuff like that. But in terms of, making thumbnails or coming up with titles that were, that would actually get picked up, that people would see, when do you ask people to subscribe? When do you ask people to like? What, all that stuff. I didn't even, I just looked at other channels and just did what they did. And then I had that period when I had no growth from basically late September until the middle of November. And I just spent a lot of time trying to learn YouTube at that point. And even then, I mean, there's a lot to know, but even then it's hard to know what information is actually, because there's a lot of people that are experts, right? But are they, what makes them an expert? They start a YouTube channel and they say, this is how you grow a channel. Well, maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they don't. You don't know. So you try different things. Bought a different keyboard because it was too loud. You even used your old one for a bit. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things you don't even think about. And then I'm recording. It was funny. I remember that one of the first recordings I did, I was listening to it back. 15 AP per kill plus 1 agility. Not for me. Well, it was fun and it was interesting, but at the same time, it was a rough time because because the channel started off, it grew so quickly early on. And then it really was like it took me 2 months to get to 300 subs from 0. And then I hit another 100 in a week. So I went 300 and then so like 2 months in a week, I'm at 400 subs. And then the next week, for the next 7 days, I got 0. It was just like, I went from growing like crazy to not growing at all, like a literal 0. And it took me another 2 months to get another 100. I mean, it was crazy. And I didn't understand. Like, that was the thing. It's like, okay, what am I doing? Like, it's like I'm doing the same stuff I was doing. And so then it was just trying to figure out. I mean, I spent a lot of time looking at what videos did well, what videos didn't. Getting better at editing. I mean, I did spend a lot of time trying to make the videos flow better. So I really did work on trying to make the editing better so that there wasn't a lot of wasted time in the videos. Just stuff like that. I tried to make I spent time trying to make the thumbnails better, better titles, just all kinds of stuff. I realized also that asking people to subscribe was pointless because it doesn't matter what you say. They're going to do what they're going to do for the most part. So you can ask people to subscribe. You can ask people to buy pizza. You can ask people to, go for a walk. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to stim pack them. Like, whatever you say, it doesn't matter. They're going to subscribe or they're not going to subscribe. That's why I just say, if you like the video, push a button. That's it. DaVinci Resolve. That's one that a lot of people use. DaVinci. So. Boom. All right. Troubleshooter's 10 mil pistol. All right. Everything is getting wrecked now. We got some non-protest sign people. All right. Let's loot. Okay. Stupid tick. All right. Can I get out of here? Let's see. I want to try and get out of here. Yes. All right. Sweet. Press one of the buttons. Thanks, Jules. I came up with that one on my own. I mean, it's funny. Like, a lot of, like, one of the things I see on the channels, because that was the thing. It's like, oh, when do I ask people to subscribe? Because I thought that would make a difference. It's like, oh, nobody's subscribing. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out when to ask people to subscribe. And eventually I realized it doesn't matter. Like, that's not you're focusing on the wrong thing. But yeah, I focused on that. Like, I even, like, I think I have 2 videos from last year at one point where I have the little animation on the screen when it comes up and it shows the subscribe button and a little mouse clicking on it and whatever. And then I was like, that's distracting. I hate it. And I tried asking people at the beginning, which is a bad idea. Because you ask people at the end, because the people who watch to the end, those are the ones you want to subscribe. And then I realized, don't even bother asking. It doesn't matter. But I went through a lot of things. But really what I found is if you make good stuff that people like, and your titles are true to the content, that makes a difference. So yeah, I did too, Jules. It's like, okay, now I'm doing stuff that I hate. So and so that was the thing. So it's like I was doing stuff that I hated. It's like, well, I'm not gonna do that. Like, and it doesn't make a difference. That was another thing. It didn't move the needle. So it's like, I'm doing this stuff I don't like and it's not helping anyway. So just scrap that idea. So anyway. If you're going to stream, you would be car stuff or vintage electronics related. There you go. That could be fun. But yeah, this is, I think I'm a little wiped here. My voice is feeling it. So I think this has been awesome though. Call to actions can be distracting. Oh, absolutely, Gassy. That's why, number one, you should only do one. Like, that's one of the rules I saw over and over again. Only do one call to action. And I decided that's my thing. Push a button if you like the video. They'll do what they want. I mean, because I even had some videos where I didn't even say that. I tried, okay, if I don't ask them to subscribe or I don't ask them to do anything, and I tried everything and I found no matter what I did, it didn't matter. So why put that in there? Why put calls to action in there that are too much? Like, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because, people are going to do what they're going to do. If they like your stuff, they'll subscribe. If they don't like your stuff, it doesn't matter. And also getting a subscriber that doesn't watch your videos, I don't care about that either. So, yeah, I mean, if people watch your videos and they like your videos, that's the most important thing at the end of the day. It's that first 1,000, that's the hurdle. That's the thing for the channels. So anyway, I am going to call it here because I'm going to be on Mr. Epos' stream. I don't know when, but probably fairly soon, I'm guessing, within the next hour. Is usually his Friday streams are a little earlier. So who wants to see that? Oh, I want pizza. Yeah, it can for sure. So, but this was so much fun. Like, thank you everybody. Like, the turnout was great. Like, all the people that came with the signs, and yeah, this past year has been fun. I look forward to many more. But yeah, this is great. Monday we'll be back to our normal. Tuesday probably we'll do a patch note stream after the update or when they come out during the update. So, but yeah, this was there we go. 21 gun salute. But yeah, thank you everybody. This has been great. I will catch you all later.